Hi, udah pada mau tidur ya? Singer-songwriter what's going on from NIJISANJI. My name is Reza, Avanluna. Ayo everyone, ayo. Oh god, this feels a little bit nicer. I'm using. I basically put like one of my like really high up, and just pointed at myself. So I hope you guys can hear me clearly, but yeah, it's just a little bit liberating that I don't have any mic in front of my face. とにかくそういうこと。とにかくそういうこと。Hey, hi. I hope everyone's doing well. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's not clip on mic. It's I just put the mic like really up, high up. Yeah. So, I think that will be good. Experiments after experiments as usual. まあとにかくそういうこと。Anyway. Congrats 60k. All right. Yeah, we reached 60k. At some point last week, I believe. Wow. And what the heck? I just saw like the I opened the Q&A form and there's like 100 questions. Like, I don't think I can read everything now. Can I read everything now? Like, seriously, is this doable? Is this not doable? I was like, seriously? Why is it like? So yeah, for everyone who wanna ask anything, just put it in the chat or just send it through the form. Huge, possibility to be read, like if you send it through the form. But anyway, 60k. I just recently I saw like new people especially I see a lot of people, a lot of new viewers, especially from like the RPG streams and either coming from other collabs after other collabs and everything. Japanese viewers, Nihonjin no minasan. そして、new English viewers, so everyone is coming, and as usual, the chat is just filled with green people. Hi, members. Oh god, 60k. I don't know, man. It's a little bit bittersweet. I mean, like 60k is a big number, but compared to like others, it's not exactly a big number. It's kind of bittersweet, but you know what? I'll just do what I can. Anyway, let's go through this whole thing. I will skip any question that I have, like any question that. Rather than skipping, I will answer any question that can be answered quickly, just like immediately, quickly. Just in case there are other questions that needs more explanations. But yeah, why do I make this stream? It's more like, okay, so I'm sure everyone has a lot of things to ask. There's a huge possibility that I actually explained it before in the past in another stream, but of course you guys are new viewers. There's no way I don't even remember which stream I actually which stream I actually talk about it. So if you actually have any questions, do not be worried whether or not someone already asked it or whether or not I already explained before. Just send it. Just send the question. I will definitely just explain it again, like today. So I don't need to explain it later on again. So I'll just it's there. So that's why it's there. It's something like that. But yeah. So if you have anything, just send it. So you don't ask me during downtime through Maru. which will make it a little bit harder to answer because I can only answer it through Twitter. God. So yeah, just send it. Just send it. Anyway, the first one from Haru. Mie goreng pakai telur goreng atau telur rebus? Actually, telur rebus. Like, yeah, fried noodle, not fried noodle, like stir-fried noodle with boiled egg. Poach. Technically, huh? No, it's not exactly poach. It's boiled. It's not exactly boiled. Like, I mean, technically, you put it in the same time as the instant noodle, so it's not technically poached egg. But in the end, I just need the runny yolk through like the whole stir-fried noodle. So, you know, there you go. Next one. I don't ask favorite tags, like my own tag. Like favorite tag? What kind of tag? Like laser tag or my own tag? I don't like what is actually what question is like actually. My favorite tag will be the hashtag for Cobalt Fallen Sun, I guess. It's fun to see what's inside. Next up is a question from Pants. Do you put your pants on right leg first or left leg first? Right leg. Right leg. Yeah, definitely right leg. Definitely. I don't know why. That's probably a question that needs to be answered. Like, why do I put on pants with right leg first? I'm not sure. Next one for Liku. What are some of the best things you've bought recently? The best things I've bought recently, a PC. That's interesting enough, right? I guess. I mean, like if that's not the best thing I bought recently, then I mean that's a waste of money then. Oh God. Rather than a PC, I'd say the Shadowbringers Yashitola costume. I just bought it like last night. For the Final Fantasy 14, for my Final Fantasy 14 character, yeah, I just bought like the costume for Yashitola, like Shadowbringers. Oh wait, no, I think the best thing I've bought recently is actually Final Fantasy 14 then. The best thing I bought recently is Final Fantasy 14. No, it's definitely the PC. I don't know, like the PC. The PC is like a lot of milestone. I mean, like sure, like that's the first thing like I bought. Rather than the first thing, I was like I finally bought like the components, like separated components and that, and like also a milestone like me trying to build it myself. And also and other stuff, yeah. So basically, it's a whole thing, and also like you know, like it's 1 year and a half of more than 1 year and a half of like saving money. Finally, I managed to, I can afford it. So like basically, yeah. So there you go. Did you know that the critical acclaim has a free trial? Yeah, that one. So yeah, definitely PC. T-Pod, what is your current favorite food? My current favorite food? My current favorite food is, I'd say fried rice. Fried rice, yeah. I mean, bawang is still great, but like the problem, like around my place, there's not that many shops that actually sell like good bawang. And my mom hasn't been making any lately, and the last time I made myself, I ruined it, so there you go. So definitely fried rice. Or satay, actually. Satay is also one of my favorites, so yeah. From Fujoshi. Fujoshi. How do you feel about having yourself shipped with another lifer? Do you have any shipping policy or whatsoever? You can skip this question if you are not comfortable answering or if you already answered. Thank you. I think I answered this before. I don't mind with ships. Just make sure that the other person is comfortable with it too. That's basically it. But for me, I think that was my answer back then. But right now, it's like that's still my answer right now. But like I think it's also a little bit different right now because like I know some of my colleagues, rather than colleagues, more like, you know, like some of the lifers I know personally. They're my friends now, my actual friends now. So I tend to ask them like whether or not they're comfortable with it. It's like, you know, like if maybe I'm comfortable, but maybe they're not, and like, you know, something like that can like. I think there's a little bit like of that part where what is it? For some people it feels like they're just shipping anime characters, but technically we're not anime characters. Like we're actual people. So like what you do outside, like whether or not it's a ship or something else, it can also affect the lifers, like, and also like probably like their interpersonal relationship also. For example, like too excessive ship will probably make like their friendship a little bit awkward or something like that. And like it's something like that. That's what, like if it's a person that I know personally, then I'm actually close with, I will probably ask them like personally, like, are you okay with this? Should I tell them to stop or something like that? But yeah, I think we're all clear about like things. We're all clear about things. And I'm sure you guys are adults. You guys can read between the lines whether or not someone is okay with something, you know. But for me, I'm generally okay with it as long as the other person is okay with it. So yeah. Thank you, Fujoshi, actually. And then next one, Anon. 5 best Marvel movies or series in your opinion, why? I'd say I will put Endgame on top. Like the first position is definitely Endgame. Second one is Thor Ragnarok. No, actually, Endgame and then Thor. You know what? Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, and then after that is Thor. No. That's the wrong. Like Endgame, Winter Soldier, Thor Ragnarok, and then Thor. Love and Thunder, and then Infinity War. I think that's basically like my usual like top 5. Sorry, I love Thor Ragnarok, yeah, but Captain America, the second Captain America, Winter Soldier is definitely one of my favorite. I don't know, it's just so good, it's just really good. I like all the series. I like most of the series actually. I haven't actually watched Miss Marvel. I haven't watched Miss Marvel, but all the others I kind of like it. Most of the some of them definitely are like, you know, definitely some missed some marks. For example, like Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't particularly like that one. But it's definitely definitely has like its own quality. My favorite like series is definitely still Loki, and after Loki it's Moon Knight and then WandaVision. But yeah. I just started watching you, and why should I have watched you more in the past when I found out? Well, I mean, you know, there's no better late than never. So welcome. So yeah, Endgame is definitely just one of my favorite because it hits everything. Okay, like even as one, even as a standalone movie, even though it's technically not a standalone, it's definitely just a part two of Infinity War. It's you need to watch Infinity War first, and then watch Endgame. But like Endgame itself, it's good. The build up to the ending, like things got like the resolution of like the conflicts and things, they're like really good. I like the emotional beats. I like the story between Black Widow and Hawkeye. That was basically my favorite in Endgame. I just hate the fact that they don't spend long enough to explore the emotional side of Black Widow's death. But I think that's good. Like, you know, like it's like literally even immediately overshadowed by Iron Man's. But you know, well, there you go. I mean, no one had time to mourn for Vision because everyone technically died in Infinity War. So, but yeah, I like Endgame because of that. And Winter Soldier, just from technical standpoint, I also like the grounded like battles, like grounded combats and everything. It's so good. While Thor, like basically every single Taika Waititi's Thor movies are basically like so good, really good. Anyway, yeah. What's your current comfy food? Asked Layout. Comfy food, my current comfy food is, I'm sorry, it's still a Big Mac. Oh god. Newtbox asked, as a multilingual, what language do you think in? I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure actually. What language do I think in? I think in all the languages that I actually can think in, I guess. Probably Indonesian. Most of the time it's Indonesian, especially when I try to. It depends on the context, I guess. Most of the times it's Indonesian, but if I'm thinking of something else, it's definitely in English. If I'm being a weeb, then I'm thinking Japanese for some reason, even though my Japanese is really bad. But yeah, Japanese sometimes if I just need to curse in my head. Like, you know, in my head I'll be like, oh god. Next one is from Sylvia. Hello Jam, I request you to do Indonesian indie band song cover stream. I want you to sing Old Paling Teduh and Frau song so much. Thank you. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly someone who listens to Indonesian indie songs. So there you go. So I'm not sure if I can actually do it justice or, you know, or it will actually be a stream. It will actually just be me singing a Paling Teduh song. Just one Paling Teduh song and that's it. Like just 5 minutes stream. Oh god. Next up, halo Eja, apa kabar? Dari Nonon, halo Eja, apa kabar? Udah mulai masuk ke tahun ajaran baru, akhirnya gue bakal punya adik tingkat. Gue udah minta jadi mentor beberapa dari mereka. Kira-kira Eja ada saran nggak gimana cara nge-handle adik-adik tingkat supaya gue juga bisa akrab sama mereka, obviously. Gak sebagai mentor aja, tapi juga sebagai teman yang bisa diajak ngobrol anytime. Maaf kalau kepanjangan ya, hehe. Makasih Eja, have a nice day. Depends. Who are you? Right? Kalau lu anak SMA, dude, there's nothing that you can actually teach your, like, yeah, you're a mentor, but it's like, so like there's anything you can teach your, you know, adik tingkat. Kayak kalau lu anak SMA kayak nggak ada yang, you know, nggak ada yang lu bisa ajarin juga ke adik tingkat gitu loh. Paling ya ngajarin kamar mandi aja di mana gitu kan. I don't know. Okay. Take it from someone. Okay. Seorang Reza Avanluna adalah seorang yang sudah okay, here's the thing. I'm an adult already, so the way I see high schoolers and university students are like just like the way I see like children. Like you guys are like setiap gue ngelihat anak SMA sama atau ngelihat anak kuliah bahkan di otak gue kayak bocah gitu. Karena ya udah gitu. karena intinya gitu kan. Karena intinya bayangin lu anak kuliah gitu ya. Bayangin lu anak kuliah lu tingkat 1. Ya kan? Lu tingkat 1, paling tinggi itu anak tingkat berapa lah? 4. Atau mungkin ada maba gitu, mahasiswa abadi kan. 6 gitu, udah 6 tahun di sini. Itu jaraknya berapa? 5 tahun dong paling banter. Kalau lu di luar udah di luar kuliahan, udah di luar apa? Temen itu jarak 5 tahun itu udah biasa gitu, kayak udah sepantaran aja. Bahkan like yang hampir like 10 tahun juga masih bisa kayak teman gitu. Jadi kayak apa ya? It doesn't exactly matter. Pada akhirnya kayak gini. Bahasa kasarnya nggak usah sok lebih tua. Bahasa kasarnya lu ngedeketin mereka bukan lu emang sebagai mentor gitu. Lu kayak orang yang masuk kuliahan itu 2 tahun lebih awal aja misalnya. Atau masuk kuliah itu 3 tahun lebih awal. Jadi lu punya buku yang bisa lu kasih. Lu punya bahan yang bisa lu pinjemin. Lu punya apa. Tapi sisanya it's not like you're like that much of like a senior in life either. There's nothing you can be a mentor for. There's nothing you can be a mentor of. Like seriously. Take it from like a point of view of like an old man. Take it like from a point of view of like an old man. I don't know. Gue sih bukan orang yang terlalu suka urusan senioritas ya. Kayak kalau ke yang orang yang lebih senior ya udah kayak it makes sense kalau kalau addressing them with like still a little bit respect. Jadi kayak masih ngormatin itu nggak ada salahnya gitu. Kayak manggil kayak istilahnya manggil senpai. Kayak di NIJISANJI kan like this is senpai, this senpai. Especially like stuff like that, and especially if you're like in an Asian culture or something. Apalagi kalau di Indonesia kan, cuma kayak panggil kak gitu. Itu ya masih mending lah, nggak ada salahnya lah. Tapi kalau cuma beda 1 tahun 2 tahun, lu nggak usah terlalu sok jadi kayak gua senior nih gitu. Makanya gue nggak terlalu suka ospek. Makanya gue nggak terlalu suka ospek karena kayak kalau lu pikirin dari dunia lu kayak kalau lu udah gede gitu ya, lu udah lewat kuliahan terus lu lihat ke belakang gitu kayak iya dalam 1 tahun lu berkembang kayak apa sih sampai lu merasa lu bisa ngospek gitu. Kalau merasa lu kayak tinggi banget buat ngospekin anak-anak gitu loh masalahnya. Gitu loh intinya. Gua ya. That's basically my point of view basically. Because I went through all of that and I'm an adult now and like those stuff are like just you know like I know it's hard for you guys. I felt that it was hard for me too. High school was bad. Like after high school was like really really bad too. But like, you know, like past that I was like, yeah, those were child's play. Like those were child's play. Seriously. But yeah, all I'm saying is that just approach him as if you're approaching like a new friend or something. Jadi ya ngedeketinnya kayak teman biasa aja, kayak ya udahlah gitu. Ya udahlah. Nggak usah terlalu dianggap kayak lu adik kelas gitu. Ya. Jadi apa ya maksudnya? Kan berteman itu juga apa sih? Pada intinya tuh dunia itu bukan cuma di dalam sekolah lu gitu loh. Kayaknya itu yang bikin berasa beda kali ya buat semua orang apalagi yang baru masuk kuliah misalnya sampai yang lulus kuliah gitu kayak ngelihat dunia itu cuma di dalam sekolahnya, cuma ngelihat dalam tempat universitasnya gitu. Jadi kayak nggak merasa kalau ini anak yang baru masuk nih mungkin tahu sesuatu yang lebih dari gua gitu. Padahal nggak gitu kan. Bisa jadi lu cuma hebat di dalam sekolah lu, ternyata nih ada kelas, ternyata dia siapa gitu. Jadi kayak gimana ya? Jadi bahasa kasarnya adalah kalau biarpun lo kakak kelas nggak terlalu sok lah. Santai aja. Santai aja. Kalau ditanya urusan sekolah ya baru ajarin, kalau enggak ya udah gitu. Beda 1-2 tahun itu basically sepantaran. Gue jamin waktu lu lulus gitu kan, waktu lu lulus terus lu ketemu temen yang di luar dari sekolahan gitu, terus lu nggak tahu dia umurnya berapa ya, lu panggil nama aja gitu, tahu-tahu lu sadar kalau umurnya itu udah lewat 5 tahun gitu. Padahal waktu lu sekolah yang beda 1-2 tahun harus lu panggil kak, ini orang nggak lu panggil kak sama sekali. Kayak gitu. distorsi realita ke dalam kelas dan ke dalam sekolah itu kayak gitu kan. Kayak 1 tahun 2 tahun kayak wah gua 1 tahun di atas lu men, lu harus manggil gua kak. Padahal kalau di luar lu udah lulus apa segala macam, lu yang udah lewat 5 tahun bahkan udah lewat udah jauh bedanya masih panggil nama juga ada aja karena gitu. Like the reality is kind of distorted by school and something. It's funny. Terus yang aneh apalagi kalau yang kakak kelasnya habis anak Axel gitu. Lu panggil mas, mbak atau kak, terus lu pusing ternyata nih anak 1 tahun di bawah lu umurnya. Bingung kan lu? Lebih bingung lagi jadi anak Axel ya kan. Lu dipanggil kak sama lu dipanggil kak, anak-anak ada kelas lu takut banget padahal mereka semua lebih tua dari lu. Tambah bingung kan lu. Oh god, all I'm saying is that it's just weird. I was like, all I'm just saying is just take it easily. Just take it easy. Just easy. It's everything easy. Do not take the title you get when you are in school too seriously. Unless it's a title you get outside of school, like maybe you got like a title of like a mayor when you're still in the university. Well, of course you need to take it seriously, or like you take like something like a title like outside of school. But like the title you take inside the school, you do not need to take it like too seriously. Like hey, I'm your senior, or like I'm the president of student. I'm the student council president. It's like it's not anime. The student council president doesn't actually go and kill a demon. No, it's not anime. the only achievement you will actually make is like you need to like sell donuts for like the next the next inter-school competition or something. That you don't actually kill demons or like change the world or something. So yeah, you do not need to take everything too seriously, especially in school. Just take it easily, saying, yeah, I'm your mentor, you're my mentee, ha 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 ha. Let's be friends. That's basically it. Oh god. Anyway, next up from Elder. If you have a fursona, what will it be and why did you choose that animal? If I have a fursona, my answer will be like, I don't have a fursona. Dude, what's my fursona be? I don't know. A cat? I'm not sure, okay? I don't know. What's my fursona? It's like I'm actually not too okay. I'm not well versed in furry stuff. So well, there you go, I guess. I don't understand that much about like furry stuff or anything you Gen Z do. Oh god. Next up is from Show. Have you been well these days, Eja? Belakangan ini lagi suka ngapain atau lagi addicted to which game? And also please take care of your health and be happy. I'm always looking forward to your stream semua. Arigato. FF14. Have I been doing well these days? No? But that's life, right? Like you're tired, you're disappointed, and you're tired again, and then you're just disappointed again, and you're tired again, and you're disappointed in yourself for being tired, and like, you know, your expectation is too high, even though that's the standard, but you know, might as well not have an expectation on things. But you know what? That's the circle of life. In that sense, I'm doing well. That's life. No, but yeah, it's a standard, I guess. I mean, you know, life is a back and forth of joy and sadness. So there's some time that you will feel down, and that's the time for me. The time lately is that time for me, and like one day I will just, you know, if I just keep doing well, keep doing things well, keep trying to like do better in the next day, then I will probably meet that timing where I feel joy. So you know, it's the cycle of life, so it's okay. It's okay to feel down sometimes. It's alright. You don't need to feel like, I'm fine, I'm ready. You don't need to feel that every day. Just, you know, just be normal. Like just take on everything normally. So yeah, in that case, in that sense, then I'm doing well, sure. Anon, dear Reza, what song will make the best theme music for you? Anyway, I love your song and voice. Keep a good job. Best theme, my best like a theme song for me is probably My Chemical Romance, I'm Not Okay. No, that's the joke. I think at this point my anthem, like it's like that's what we usually call it, like, oh, my life anthem, this is my anthem. That's also like that, like in Tinder. I think just like your anthem. Yeah, my anthem is basically my theme song is Zenryoku Shonen still. You know, what is it? Tsukima Switch, like Zenryoku Shonen. Yes, go Ion. It's more like rather than my anthem, it's more like the song I wanna be played when in my funeral. It's like Sumazuete koronde kara. Today we know that Reza Avanluna did his best in his life, and that is the one thing that we all need to understand and believe in our hearts. You know, something like Well, for the website that used to let you add music or something to your profile, that's called Friendster. Or MySpace. I believe MySpace also lets you put music on your profile. I forgot. Anyway, there you go. That's my theme song, Zenryoku Shonen. From Anon, favorite shonen series? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's like, don't get me started. Don't get me started. It's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Just don't get me started. But it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But like, you know, do not get me started. But yeah. Anyway, next up. I might be meleot right now. Oh, okay. Someone's called meleot sent another question. I might be meleot right now, but I want to give you some positive energy. So, if you got the chance to take a paid, in brackets, paid vacation leave, where and what you gonna do? All vacation expenses are covered. You can choose anything you want. Japan, probably. Probably Japan. You know, Japan, maybe for 2 weeks to just look at like things around. I'm not even gonna go to like Universal Studio or something, or Disneyland. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna look at like things. Like I'll just walk around and look at things and experience like air quote daily life there. It's like going to like looking at stuff. I'm not even gonna like I'm not an amusement park guy. I'm sitting down in a park guy. Oh yeah. But definitely, it's not exactly like every time someone asks me like, do you not want to go to Japan? I'm like, yeah, I want to, but I don't want it to be like a 1 week adventure of just looking at things or like experiencing amusement park. I want like a little bit long term. My dream is actually go to like a 1 month like vacation on a place, or like it's like what it's called again, working. It's like anywhere really. Like I have like a few places in my mind, just like so I get like a little bit of view of like how's life there and stuff. Not exactly like to experience like the what is it, the extraordinary stuff. I don't want to go to like to Japan and go to like a sushi restaurant with robots or something like that. I'm not gonna like I don't exactly want to go to like to Japan, like see go to like I don't know, like I don't know what else. I don't exactly the type of person to go to like another country to watch a concert or something. I'm not exactly that guy. But hey, thank you for gifting people memberships, Alice. Hi, 5 of you. You guys are some fun folks now. Michael K, Yang, Gainers, Yari, and Gray. But yeah, take an internship abroad, something like that. Probably, I'm not sure. But yeah, in that sense, I just don't have the money to do that. Life is those kind of stuff is expensive. I'm telling you, going abroad is expensive. I think, like it's not just about like being able to afford tickets or like lodging or something like that. Expensive in terms of like, do you have the time for that? Are you ready to lose the money of like taking like that time off or something like that? Or for example, do you have like enough money to get like the visa? Because like something like that, like the usual is like you need to at least have like this amount of money in your bank account to actually go to another country, like to our country. Like you need to have that money because like if something happens, like you have like the money, the resource to like to tend to yourself, and we're not going to be like responsible for that. So something like that. It's too expensive to actually go abroad, as because I'm an Indonesian. yeah, that's life as a someone from a third world country, but at least at least I'm someone who can still live with ease in this country. Like those kind of stuff are just tertiary stuff. And like those things are like rich people stuff. I can do that if I am rich. I mean, I don't know if it'll actually happen, but like it doesn't matter. But right now I'm just like, like I can live at this, like, and that's enough at least. So yeah. But yeah, if I have the time and resources for the paid vacation leave, I will go to Japan. Yeah. Any tips for high school? I just entered high school and I feel overwhelmed already. Enjoy it. Here's the thing I can tell you. Here's one thing I can tell you about you Indonesian high school students. If you want to go to a good university, right? You only need the last 6 months of your life to study really hard, to go through the test. So you can spend the rest of your high school just doing things moderately. Just do things moderately, play moderately, study moderately. You don't need to be like you don't need to be too stressed of your life. Take it from someone who went through high school. Take it from someone who aced his math final test 3 times. Okay, like I scored 100 on my like final like elementary school like test, final junior high, and final high schools, like 3 times. That's literally like, take it from that guy. All I'm saying is that you don't need to be too stressed about those stuff. Like spend like most of like high school trying to develop yourself. Okay, like right now you're past your chuni. You're past your chuni like stage, right? Like you no longer you right now you want to be a singer probably. Right now you want to be like a dancer. Probably right now you want to be like something else. You no longer want to be like demon lord, right? You already have like a goal that probably achievable, right? So more like, just pursue those stuff. Just pursue those stuff until it's time for you to focus on your test studies. Like the last, like, even so, if you don't really want to go to a good university, you don't need to study at all. Like, like who cares? Like at some point, like I don't want it to go to a good university. I was like, I'll just take any university that will actually take me, or like my parents are rich enough to pay like for something like I don't need to test for. So like, just take it then. It's like, it's all about priorities, okay? It's all about priorities. If you want to go to a good university, then try to do so. I spent like 6 months, the last 6 months of my high school life, just studying, like literally day and night, because I wanted to go, wanted to get like to a good university, and I did, and like it was like it's something like that. It depends on like our priorities, like, and those who actually didn't get to a good university still actually go on with their life until now. Like actually having a good life too, and like that doesn't matter because like those are our own choices of life. So like if you want to go to the academic like route, go do it. If you want to be a doctor, who's stopping you? If you want to be like something else, go do it too. If you want to be like a painter, then train hard. Like something like that. So just try. Like the high school is basically this period where you are young enough to be able to learn things fast, but you are old. But you're not old enough to not have a safety net. Your safety net is still there. If you're in a at least decent family, then your safety net is still there. Your parents, other people are still willing to help you when you're still in high school. Except those people with special, situations in their life, of course. But generally, you still have your safety net, of course. I'm not gonna generalize everyone, but like generally, like most people will still have like that safety net. And if you are that person, then just do whatever you want. By doing whatever you want is that like don't waste it on drugs or something like that. Don't waste it on like being like hurting others. Something doing whatever you want is basically like you start a guitar lesson this month and then abandoning it in the next month to take a photography lesson. That's basically what I meant by doing whatever you want. Like this is the time for you to be a hobbyist and explore everything that you can, and then at the end pick one that you really want to do. That's it. That's my tips for the high school people, because I started really late and look where I am. Almost 2 years and 60K. So yeah, if you have the privilege to start when you're in high school, start. Anyway, let's go. Anon asked, did you know that you're loved, wanted, and needed? I don't know. So I need everyone, I need people to reassure me of that so many times. Yeah, I know. But my life is like, my mind is like that, I guess. Oh god. Anon ask, have you eaten anything yet? What's your favorite food? Have I eaten anything yet? I have. What's my favorite food currently? Fried rice. Goku asked, Jak lebih suka pelihara naga atau QB? I prefer my griffin. My beautiful, beautiful griffin. But if I need to choose, that's dragon, of course. Next one, Simp. If you can switch body with anyone in NIJISANJI, who will it be and what are you gonna do? Oh god. If I can switch body with anyone in NIJISANJI, should I say like every like from every branch probably? It's like if it's with XID, I wanted to change body with Takarajiman probably. Like if you guys say it's like, oh, but Takarajiman has back pain, Eja. Yeah, me too. So like, same. But at least I don't look like, someone who but at least I wouldn't look like Jamet. Oh god. If it's with KR, Moto KR, if it's with Moto KR, then probably Hayun. Yun-chan? Just because? Just because? Okay. Here's the thing. If you compare like me and Hayun, if we put like what is it, like a whole like anime trope with like anime trope within like the NIJISANJI X branches and everything. Like Reza, Avanluna, and Hayun are like almost like the same kind of thing. It's like, they look bad enough but don't look really bad with tattoos, and it's like they don't look like actual like Yankee, like they're cool guy kind of thing. that's like with gap moe kind of things, like, you know, like people who look like will actually like look sleazy, like you know, sleazy people, but actually not sleazy people, you know. But Hayun is just better. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's like, it's like, but better, right? With the red hair, like actually more like the clothing is actually a little bit tidier than like what I'm wearing right now, so yeah. Oh god. Also, if it's from EN, dude, I'm still a huge fan of like Ike, right? Like I wanna change body with Ike. Not gonna lie, you know. I need that. I need that book holster. If I can switch body with anyone in NIJISANJI like main branch, probably one of my kohai, one of our kohai, from Fold Action. Who's his name again? The one with like the long name, Seraph Dazzle Garden. Dude, I'm sorry, but he looks cool. Just, it's like, can I borrow that, buddy? Oh god, but if it's a senpai of mine, then either like, if it's a senpai of mine, then it will be Kaida Haru senpai. Yeah, either like Kaida Haru senpai or Seraph Dazzle Garden. So yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it. Next up, Anon asks, what makes you like singing? Is there any particular reason? Why Kaida Haru? Kaida Haru senpai looks cool. He looks cool. I like. What do you, again, similar type. I guess so. Oh god. Next up is from Anon. What makes you like singing? Is there any particular reason? It's hard. Like, it's weird. Like if I'm thinking about it, like back then when I'm still like a child, I just like, you know, like every children like singing, and then it just stuck with me, and I like singing the melodies and everything. And I'm sure that's basically what happens with me when I was still a child. But right now, I just like the idea. I just like music as a tool to as like an art form. You know, like there's a lot of ways. Okay, for me, I can write things. It's like there's something like that. There's something in me that I feel like I want to send to the. I want to tell everyone. I want to show the whole world, something like that. And for me, the best tool for that is by singing, because like singing something is for me, like for me, music is just that complex of a thing. You know, like from especially like through songs and everything, like from the lyrics, how I write lyrics, how the melody flows, how the arrangement goes, how I sing that thing, like the technique that I use, how loud I sing. It's like where do I put like the vibrato and everything. It's like it's just a really complex tool for me to show, like to truly show what I actually wanna show everyone. So yeah, that's why right now it's like I really love singing, because like it's just a really complex combination of things, and what I feel like something that is just almost air quote magical in a way, because like we just don't know, like we can formulate things. That's just how art is usually, right? It's like we can formulate things. We can like see, like, for example, arts, like we can see like this brush stroke and like this choice of colors, color theory and everything. But like at some point we just don't know how it works, like emotionally. How could it make like that kind of experience? And for me, like the one thing that resonates that much, maybe because also like that's the best I can do. I can't draw, I can't write that well, I can do things that well, but I think at least like I'm good at singing. Like that's how I can like truly express like what's inside my head, without actually knowing what actually is working there. And that's just how art for me. That's why I want to like pursue like this whole thing, because I feel like I want to show everyone like who I am, who am I, but singing is the best tool for me to do that. To put it like to a complex thing, it's something like that. But outside of that, I just love singing, man. I don't even know why. It's like, you know, having a girlfriend that you love really, really, really badly. And like when she asks you, it's like, why do you like me? It's like, I don't know, I just do. I can't give you an answer, I just do. Right? Like, it's something like that. Of course, I will actually say that if I have a girlfriend, but no, unfortunately, I do not. Next up from Strawberry Milk, rasa susu favoritmu apa aja? It's actually chocolate. I'm sorry, I like strawberry milk, but I love chocolate. Next up from Snow Little Flake, Mas Eja, kalau boleh tahu apa alasan utama Mas Eja jadi VTuber? All the things that I just said about singing. Okay, there's a lot of things that I want to show everyone. Okay, there's a lot of things I want to show to a lot of people. You know, like just this thoughts that I just let out every time I do Zatsudan, or like the D&D stuff, other TRPG stuff, like my stories that I want to show, and like and technically I need to be here so you guys know more about Awan and Lily, so Lily can go home, and my songs and stuff like that. So you know, those stuff. But yeah, that's basically why I'm here. From No You, do you like layering your clothes even though you're hot? I mean hot, yes, hot. The weather, yes. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Dari Roro Ijo, Eja panggilan dari mana? Reza, Eza, Eja, Eja. Isn't that easy? Ada makanan yang pengen Eja cobain tapi belum pernah kesampaian. Like authentic carbonara pasta. Like, do you know like the authentic carbonara pasta? Like the one that just use eggs and cheese? Yeah, I want that. And guanciale. But the problem is I don't think I can eat guanciale. Probably I will just find like a beef substitution for that. But yeah. Anon, do you and Awan actually have different birthday? Yes. It's like, I think it's already been explained before. Technically, me and Awan have different birthday. Did I tell you guys? Well, of course, Awan and I have different birthday. Oh God! I mean, it is, you know, it's like it's there. Like, do you know why? It's like, do you know like why it's obvious? You know, you need to listen to the new voice content. Go listen to it. Go listen to voice content. Next up is from Cashew. Hi, what song lives rent-free on your mind? Shadowbringers. Lately it's the Shadowbringers. Na 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 na. But yeah, I've been listening to that song a lot. Because lately I've been brainstorming about like the end of CFS. So yeah, be excited. Next up from Daun. Adakah tips untuk seorang baru pertama kali nulis atau bikin lagu? Because I wanna try to make a song in the future. Thank you, Eja. Tulis aja terserah lu mau. Ya kan? Ini gini. Intinya kayak ginian cuma bisa jadi hal-hal kayak bikin lagu apa segala macam itu lu cuma bisa berkembang kalau lu selesaiin gitu. Jadi caranya lu bisa improve itu adalah lu kerjain, lu selesaiin. Jadi lu ngerti selama proses lu ngapain, dan waktu lu baca lagi, waktu lu lihat lagi ke belakang, lu tahu apa yang harus lu kembangin. Gitu kan. Jadi kalau tips untuk seorang yang pertama kali bikin lagu adalah bikin aja. Nggak usah terlalu, aduh ini jelek, aduh ini dibandingin sama Jacob Collier belum bagus nih. Terus lu tinggal nggak gitu, nggak gitu caranya, nggak gitu konsepnya ya. Diterusin aja. Pokoknya selesaiin. Kalau lu mulai sesuatu, lu mulai work in progress, selesaiin lah, gitu. Like, so that's basically the tips for like any songwriters. Like, it's not like I'm in any position to you know. To give you guys tips, dude. My songs are just posted, like are just my YouTube channel contents. It's not even released anywhere else. But yeah, that's basically the tips. At least for someone who is also in the journey. So Anon asks, do you think, how, why, when, where? I think right now, always. I overthink. Even that answer I think about. Did I answer well? Well, I don't know. But that's definitely me just overthinking things. But there you go. Next up is from yours. Do you have encouragement words that you still hold on to and make you keep doing what you want to do? Yeah, I do. I will tell you one thing, guys. This is the encouragement for everyone who are adults and are actually, working adults. Here's the thing. Remember, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how hard the work is, you need to fight on. Because at the end of the day, you will get paid. Remember, at the end of this road, no matter how hard it is, a stack of money is waiting for you. Isn't that like, if that's not encouragement enough, I don't know what is. I don't know what will be. Okay. Oh God. The only thing that's keeping me going on my job is the pay every 15 days. Yeah, me too. Like, for me, like, just remember, Eja, 28 is payday. Just hold on until your next payday. Come on, hold on to this. You know, no matter how bad it gets. But yeah. Oh lord. But yeah. Fight on. Gambare Sakaijin. We all can do it. We all can do it. Oh god. Next up is from Hey. How did you learn Japanese and English? That's hard to answer. Oh my god. Thank you for gifting people membership, Alice. Initial Death, welcome to Avanluna. How did I learn Japanese and English? First of all, English is something that I am exposed to since I was like 6 or 5, you know. It started from Please wait, you know, please wait, and Easi, easy. Yeah, I was that bad when I was 6, 7. So basically games. But like it doesn't get better until I was probably in around the end of my elementary school. Of course I learned it like through elementary school. Of course I learned it from school, definitely. But like we all got especially Indonesia got our exposure to that like from movies and stuff. You know, we all watched like Toy Story, we all watched like Harry Potter movies and everything. So yeah, like and then probably around junior high, I started to learn more English because I need to read the subtitles of anime. because the anime subtitles are in English. So I need to learn more English just because of that. So yeah, imagine watching anime helps me learn English. and then of course after that, like the rapid growth of like English for me is basically it starts when I started using it, you know, going on like forums, talking and like talking through like basically through the internet, you know, talking to other people on the internet, especially like people like foreign people, and so on, and here I am, like a hurricane. And yeah, my friends sometimes, like my Indonesian friends sometimes like ask like, "Hey, I need to do a TOEFL test. How do you learn? How do you study for your TOEFL test?" And I was like, sure. It's like me in my mind is like, I didn't study. It's like, I'm just buy the book, you know, like that, the training book. That's totally a lie, because I was like, yeah, I didn't study for that at all. It's like, yeah, I just go to the test and take the test. But God, but yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. And Japanese, I just learned from anime, and lately I learned more from listening to my senpais and talking to actual Japanese people. listening to haishin, listening to streams, watching movies and stuff like that. But yeah, I just learn English from there. I'll just learn Japanese from there because I don't have any time to take lessons or anything. I want to, but the problem is I just don't have time for it. God. But yeah. And isn't that beautiful? This is how. So yeah, if you ask me how I learned these languages, I didn't study for any of those. Oh God, I'm a bad learner for languages. I just can't learn them properly. Next up from Anon yang tidak selalu Anon. Eja pas di sekolah tipe yang bilang gimana ini belum belajar sebelum tes terus? Enggak kok. Gue kalau bilang ya gue belum belajar nih ya, sumpah gue belum belajar, terus besoknya ya gagal ya, remet. Seriusan. Yang bisa kayak gitu cuma bahasa Inggris doang. Matematika bahkan sepanjang SMA juga jelek nilainya. Tapi karena ya buat UN, jadi buat UN literally cramming selama 6 bulan terakhir ya bisa ya. Asli remet terus. If I don't study, I don't study. And I fail the test. Paling bahasa Inggris doang kayak ya, I mean bahasa Inggris is basically like a life skill for me. God, Mas Eja mungkin ini agak jauh dari karaktermu, tapi tertarikkah buat lagu yang genre-nya hip hop atau rap? Can you nge-rap, Ja? Selain Psycho di online ya. Kalau bisa dipersilakan pamer kami. What? Okay, what? Okay, what? Mas Eja, mungkin ini agak jauh dari karaktermu. What? Have you listened to Lullaby? Okay. Lullaby? I'm not a hip hop guy. Where have you been? Or maybe like, yeah, of course I didn't talk about like Epic High too much, or even covered like some of their songs on Nada Luna. Of course, I mean, but Lullaby. So it's like it's definitely not far from my character, dude. I like hip hop stuff. No. I'm sorry for the tone, but yeah, it's like, you know, like it's not far from my character. I like hip hop stuff. One of my favorite band of all time is literally like a hip hop group, Epic High, literally. So yeah. But of course, you know, if we're talking about hip hop, everyone will actually say, or if actually it's like, you know, like the it's like the trap and like the mumble rap. It's like, yeah, I don't listen to those, but like I definitely listen to other kind of hip hop. Yeah, but I don't rap that much. Why do I not do that? It's more like because it's hard to do that while playing guitar. And there's not that much like hip hop songs that I can like sing anyway, like live, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like, Homemade Kazoku is one of like one of my favorite bands of all time. So yeah, there you go. Anon, kayaknya dulu pernah jawab kombinasi bawang yang paling Eja suka apa isinya? Wortel, kubis. I think my mom put like toge in, I guess. Not sure. Did my mom put bean sprouts in? I'm not sure. But also prawns, udang. Anon, do you have any game in mind that you really want to play in the future? Final Fantasy 7? Like Rebirth and I forgot what those are called, but like the next two remakes of Final Fantasy 7. Also, I don't want to play like the next like Kingdom Hearts 4 or the Kingdom Hearts. Kung bisa ma-call to sama nga sih? Not sure. Final Fantasy 16, but yeah, this kind of stuff. Do you have a? Okay, sure. We don't play any horror games sometimes. No. L ask, will you play any horror games sometimes? No. I don't even want to play Phasmophobia anymore. It's just too scary at this point. Even Phasmophobia became scary, man. Even Prop Night became scary. Like, dude, why? Why? Oh god, but yeah, I don't want to do horror games. Puzzle games are horror to me. Like, do you know how much of a scaredy cat I am? I played the Edith Finch game. Like, I forgot like the something of Edith Finch. Yeah, that's scary to me, dude. This is why I don't really play like the indie games that let you explore things as just by yourself, because like it's so scary. It's like you're just by yourself and like this eerie like stuff. Like, yeah, that's scary, man. Like, seriously. What Remains of Edith Finch? Yes, that's scary. Superliminal scares me. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I don't wanna ruin my sleep more than I already ruined it, okay? Are you okay with like the classic JRPG horror games? Name one. I'm gonna ask, will we have another original music? Maybe. You'll see. I guess. Fawi just asked, your favorite Niji original song? The newest Nornis song is really good. Also, Fault Action's debut song is also really good. One of my favorites too is I think Wonder Neverland is still one of the best ones I like. Also from Niji, and it's still Diamond City Lights. It's still unbeatable, guys. For me, it's still unbeatable. Diamond City Lights, all the way. Just easy answer. Like, which one is your favorite? Like, what song is your favorite from Niji and Diamond City Lights? That's it. God. My favorite of all time is still My favorite of all time is still I believe it's called Ontology. It's Ontology from Raindrops. Yeah, that's still my favorite of all time. So there you go. Next up, Rai asks 5 cursed food favorite. If I like it, then it's not cursed food. What is like? I can't answer that. I can't answer that. If I like it, then it's not cursed food. If it's cursed food, then I don't like it. So I wouldn't have any favorite. And then ask, suka seblak enggak? Easy as that. Bukan seseorang nanya, Ja, I have a crush on you. Please nganu. Sure. Ray asks, I've been busy working and haven't been able to draw. It's my hobby, by the way. Every time I open the drawing app, I end up looking at the blank canvas because I've been drained by work. Have you felt it too, Ja? If you have, what did you do to pick up your hobby again? I right now I'm feeling it. But technically I don't know exactly. Well, technically my hobby now is playing games, so there we go. Because making music is no longer a hobby of mine. Technically, it's part of like the contents. D&D is also part of contents. But let me tell you, as someone who is currently being burned out by things and are actually in a lot of blocks, all the things that you can do is just step back and just take a break on that. You know, like focus on other things or just look at other things for inspirations, you know. Go take a walk or watch anime or watch some movies or do things like that will probably inspire you to start drawing again. So yeah, just take a step back and look at everything from afar. You will find that again, that motivation. Laura, kalau bisa pilih bakal milih apa? Punya sayap atau bernafas dalam air? Punya sayap. Hands on. Like if I have wings, I can go anywhere, I guess. Andaikan aku punya sayap. Masalahnya cuma satu, macet, ya kan? Jadi kalau punya sayap kan bisa kemana-mana, nggak pakai ikutan macet kan? Ya udah gitu aja. Oh god. Reza 君の好きなフルーツやケーキは何ですか？来年のレザ君の誕生日にケーキを作ろうと思っています。ケーキとフルーツかな。ちょっと一番好きなフルーツってなんだっけ？一番好きなフルーツ？わからないな。いや、スイカだな。一番好きなフルーツはスイカです。スイカですよ。ケーキならなんかいちごケーキです。ストロベリーショートケーキ。いちごのショートケーキが好きですね。だからなんかケーキならやっぱりケーキと普通ならいちごだね。そうやね。そうですよ。なんかありがとうございます。来年か。来年の誕生日、俺がまだここにいるのかな。わからん。いやー、未来はわからんわ。マジ。あるといいね。いやー、I hope I'm still alive next year. That's like, yeah, it's like, I hope I'm still alive next year. I mean, like, what things that there's a lot of things that can happen within a year, okay? You know, we're still living in a pandemic right now. It's like Indonesia is a place like full of earthquakes and like things, and like there's like a lot of the world is a dark place, okay? So I hope next year I'm still alive. I don't ask what game genre do you like? RPG. Hands on, just RPG, man. 我がベルベットルようこそ。I don't ask hairline or hairpin? Hairpin. Juan asks, selamat malam Eja, tadi tuh pengen nanya, meskipun gak yakin Eja nonton Detective Conan atau Zero's Tea Time karena gak pernah dibahas, pendapatnya Eja soal karakter Toru Amuro gimana? Segitu dulu pertanyaan yang bisa kepikiran. Terima kasih Eja, sekali lagi maaf buat entry yang belum selesai tapi keburu kekirim tadi. Toru Amuro? Toru? Gua nggak nonton Conan sampai lewat banyak sih ya. Tapi masalahnya si Amuro Toru ini alias si Bourbon ini kayak gue cuma nyampe baca Conan sampai bagian dimana dia muncul terus jadi sas aja gitu. Terus ya udah. gue cuma baca Conan sampai ke titik dimana ketemu si Toru. Terus dia sas aja gitu. Terus ya udah. Gue belum nonton lagi, gue belum nonton atau baca lagi. Oh my god, but yeah. For me at this point it's just a sus, but like yeah, I'm not gonna read Detective or read or watch Detective Conan until it's actually complete. I'm not gonna continue reading that. Not gonna do it. It's like yeah, I'm too weak for that. But yeah. Next up from Traxans. Hello there. Gimana penilaian menurut Eja buat placement baru mic-nya dibanding yang lama? Barangkali boleh dicoba live satu lagu ASMR The Seven Element dari Vitas buat modus banget tuh requestnya. Kalau request aja nggak usah modus. Masalahnya nggak bisa. I can't sing it now. If I sing it, I need. It's like I'm going to be needed like to actually, you know. To unarchive the stream, so I'm not gonna do that. Terakhir punya resep ngohyong ayam udang. I don't even know what that is. So it's like a roll kind of thing. No, it's like I don't even know what that. So I don't. It's like Salami Sekai. Thank you, Traxans. I'm sorry that I can't answer your questions. Who's the closest? Anna and who is the closest NIJISANJI X ID lifer to you? A male and female. The closest one? Ooh, that's hard to answer. I don't think I can say who is the closest one to me. But like, again, you guys know that I hang out with Taka a few times, like more times than I hang out with the others because like we watch Marvel movies together. Like lately also, I play Final Fantasy 14 a lot with Michon and Nara actually. Also I hang out like a lot too with Nara and Zaya when everyone is not so busy, including me. So yeah, I'm close to lots. And of course, Rai is still one of the is the closest Chuni friend. You know, we're just Chuni. It's like I'm actually close with everyone who is willing to be close with me, I guess. More like, you know, I usually just hang out with like people who yeah, I mean, me and Rixa hit it off. Every time we're around each other. So yeah, I'm just around everyone. Also Hyuna, of course. Hyuna is fun to tease. Hyuna is just so fun to tease. But yeah, I'm close to people who are willing to be close with me, I guess. I mean, I'm not exactly I don't exactly choose my friends that like hard. I'm not exactly too strict on that. If they're chill, then I will be chill. Then we will be close. That's it. But yeah, 0HP Anon asked, can you play a kazoo? I'm curious to know what other instruments you own at the moment or planning or wish to buy in the future. Love your jamming sessions. I think music stream is just a gold mine. Yeah, I mean, first of all, music instruments, I have an electric guitar and acoustic guitar. an electric bass. I have like, of course, you know, the like obligatory kazoo, a recorder, you know, that recorder, Yamaha recorder, a melodica or pianica, whatever you want to call it. Also, I have a MIDI controller. That's not technically an instrument. That's technically also an instrument. Who cares? But like a MIDI controller. So yeah, I do have a kalimba and a harmonica, but like the harmonica is, I rarely use my harmonica and it's gone right now. I think it's the harmonica is actually broken. I have a kalimba that I don't use at all. Like, I don't use often, but I do have it. I'm thinking of buying a new acoustic guitar, because the acoustic guitar that I bought is actually like, you know, like the air quote cheap one. You know, it's not exactly recording quality. That's what people say. So that's what like the professional musicians say. So yeah, I'm trying to save up for like a air quote proper guitar. Fuck you, professional musicians. But thank you for the tips. God, yeah. One in my wish list is actually an electric drum. But the problem with electric drum is just that it's too big. You know, it doesn't fit. That's what. Anyway, but yeah, that's also in my wish list. So yeah. Next up is from Mina. Pernah nggak sih ngalamin stres atau overthinking yang berlebihan terus jadi pola tidurnya nggak teratur? Terus cara biar teratur lagi gimana ya? Lu tanya sama orang yang salah. Stress, overthinking, pernah apa enggak? I am stressed, and it's like that's basically me right now. I am stressed. I overthink every time. I overthink every day. So yes, and my sleep schedule is really bad. So yeah, you asked to the wrong person. I apologize, Mina. I apologize. YG asked, sorry if you already answered this, but why people call you Eja? It seems like it takes from Reza, right? And it's a simplifying name of Asa, that's why it's Aja, right? Yes, exactly. You just answer your own question, and that's exactly the answer. Thank you for asking the question, YG. Anon asks, Reza, how do you keep your spirit up when doing any task and repeat? How do you tackle the boredom? Thank you. I actually can't relate. I'm someone who, okay, here's the thing. I'm someone who tends to zone in on something. Like if I see a tedious task and I don't want to do that, then I just don't want to do it. Then I just don't do it. But when I see a tedious task and I want to do it, I will just do that for hours, almost without making any noise. Like actually just doing it, like you know, like for example, like playing a game that I really want to play, or you know, grinding a game that I really like, or building a Gundam, or you know, other things that I enjoy, like writing things. Like yeah, it's like I'll just, you know, I'll just concentrate on that. So I can't exactly relate to like being bored in that. I like that, you know, like just sitting, because I don't know. I think for me, I tend to get overwhelmed with a lot of things, because like my mind is like that. There's like too many things going on in my mind at the same time. Like, for example, like I'm doing something that I'll be thinking about something else. Then like at the same time, like every time I just when I walk or like when I drive or like when I do things, my mind tends to like just wander on too many things, and like sometimes it's just overwhelming. I will think like about like a million things at the time. So every time I'm actually doing a task where I just need to focus on doing one thing, that's actually therapeutic for me. So like that's why like sometimes I just I just like doing things that needs me to do one thing just for a long time, because I can just focus on that, and that will be the only thing I'm thinking about. That's it. That's why I like doing projects like building a Gundam, building a Gunpla, or like building a PC, or like washing the dishes sometimes. Sometimes only. I hate washing dishes actually. But like when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I will actually just go down to like to the kitchen and just wash dishes. When I'm feeling overwhelmed. So yeah. I kepikiran mau bikin konten build Gundam. I actually built a Gunpla on stream before, but there you go, I guess. I'm not sure if I have another one. I don't think I have other Gunpla I wanna buy. So yeah. And it's not like I have spare money for that. I just did a big purchase and I'm planning on spend things on projects, so that's life, guys. That is life. Next one. Anon, tim Nutrisari atau udang jahe? Nutrisari. Gua nggak suka jahe. That's it. I don't like ginger. Unless it's in a food, like you know, like when they use it like for Chinese food or something. Yeah. Next one from Anon. Gak ada pertanyaan, cuma mau bilang terima kasih banyak udah hadir di hidupku. I will always support you and life as much as I can. Yeah, please do, please. Thank you also. Next one is from Kali. Comfort food recommendation to get through a tough work week. Sate ayam. Or curry rice. Actually, instant noodle is the best one. I want to eat some. After this stream, I will probably eat some. Sebut saja Mawar. Apa genre hidup kamu? For example, mine is drama and comedy. It's more like my genre is like tragedy and comedy. It's like, you know. Oh God, the futility of life. 2JZ asked boobs or ass? Why not both? Next one is from Alred. Selamat malam Mas Ija, aku baru dengar Mas Ija cover lagunya endingnya Spy Family di Twitter dibagikan sama teman. Aku ulang terus soalnya bagus banget. Apa Mas Ija gak ada rencana buat cover lagu lagi dalam waktu dekat? Mohon maaf dan terima kasih banyak, sukses selalu. Yes, I actually have like a plan for cover. Like yeah, it's going to be released not shortly, but yeah, it's in the works. So wait for it, please. But yeah, it's actually coming. It's coming up. Not sure. Probably in a month or two. No promises. Oh God. Reva Avanluna ask, kapan ngadain konser dangdut ya? I don't know. Kapan-kapan gitu. Kapan-kapan. But we'll see. Next up from Miranti. Eja lebih suka aliran yang mana? Happy fluffy atau happy ending story atau angst/sad ending story? Any of those? Like for me, sad or angst ending or like the happy ending. So of course I prefer the happy ending one. Like, you know, that's nice, and everyone just end up happy, like happy because, like, you know, real life doesn't work like that. Most of the times we just end our story in this real life, it's empty. But anyway, as long as it's a good ending for me, like, you know, by good ending I meant like it's a proper like payoff of everything. It's a proper payoff for the build-up that exists, all the story beats, and it's not exactly a cliffhanger. Yeah, as long as it's a nice conclusion to a story, it's a proper payoff to things. Yeah, it's good. Anony Mouse asks, do you know Fuji Kazeja? I would like to hear you sing his songs. I haven't listened to Fujikaze for a while, but like I like yeah, that one. Oh god. The next one is from R. R? Mas Eja biasanya kalau sarapan makan apa? Saya kalau sarapan nggak makan. Kalau sarapan caramel macchiato extra double shot espresso. So it's really unhealthy for your stomach, but yeah, there you go. Extra double shot, so basically triple shot. So basically a triple shot in total. Oh god. Well, there you go. Next up from Rai. If hypothetically your close friend got accepted into a good university and your parents got mad at you for not being accepted in that same university, what should you do? How should you react? I will probably cry. You think I didn't try? You think I didn't try? I didn't cry all the time studying. I did. Don't you dare accuse me of not studying. I will probably cry. Oh my god, seriously? But one of these days, parents, seriously, like if your children didn't get accepted to the university of their choice, they're probably sad too. Do not scold them. They are sad about that too. Like, you don't think they are not disappointed in themselves? You don't need to remind them. Parents, please. If they break a plate, then sure, scold them. If they destroy the computer, probably you should destroy it. You should scold them. But like not being accepted to the university of their choice, they are probably disappointed in themselves too. You don't need to remind them. It's like, like bad. But anyway, what should you do? I mean, try again. Yeah, for me, I was like, yeah, for me, it's like, yeah, try again, like for the same, for the same major in another university, or if that university, then you can just try again for like the same one in like a different test, or you can try again next year. For me, it's like, yeah, just try again, I guess. I mean, like gap year is no big deal, man. You're not going to die just because of gap year. Like gap year is not sudden death like rule in the rule book of life. It's like, yeah, it's just gap year. Oh god. So yeah, try again. Definitely. How should you react? Okay, here's the thing. It depends on what kind of parents you have, but the key to good relationship between parents and child is communication. So if you are also feeling sad about it, you tell your parents, like, it's not like I don't try, right? It's not like I'm not sad about this. Like, it's not like I don't care about getting in a good university. I just couldn't. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. University, like the test for university is usually on rank system anyway, right? For example, there's a quota for like, if there's a quota of like for 200 people, if there are 201 people scoring the perfect score, and that one person will not get in. Like, it's not like they didn't do well, they just got down like in the rank system. That's the problem. That's basically it. It's the rank system also. So it's not like you did bad too. It's like imagine like there are 200 people accepted and you're the 201. It's not like your score is that far from like the 200th ranked. No. So yeah, of course you didn't do. It's not like you did bad. It's just the rank. It's like, you know, it's half of it is luck. So it's alright. You just need to try again. Like, all of this thing is just needs persistence or perseverance or whatever you want to call it. But if it's about your parents, then just talk to them, you know? Like, tell them, like, dude, I tried! What do you want me to do? Oh god. But yeah. If they scolded you because of that, if they're mad at you because of that, it will probably just go away in like a week. And then life goes on. And then you just need to try again for another test. Do not be too... You know, you do not need to feel like too bad about it for someone who's already like old enough. I'm telling you, taking a gap year is not that big of a deal. And also, you parents, like, fuck you. Gap year is not that big of a deal. And getting into university now is actually harder compared to back then when you entered your university. So, like, fuck you. You don't know how hard it is now. There you go. And isn't it a good thing that it is harder to get into university now, parents? Because that means the education system works. The next generation is smarter than the previous one. Be proud about it. Fucking parents, like, just, you know. Be realistic a little bit. Chia asks, what's your shoe size? You don't know? Ray asks, are you a cat or a dog person? A cat person. I'm actually a cat person. Reza-kun. Reza-kun wa nan no hana ga suki desu ka? What? Reza-kun wa nan no hana ga suki desu ka? Nan no hana desho? Nan desho? Yuri kana? It's Lily. I like Yuri in in a lot of ways. No, it's Lily. I'm legally I'm legally obligated to say that I like Lily. Oh God. Next up is from oh Lord, I missed her. Anyway, Rena, hello Reza, I've heard from Madam Lila's stream that you have recommended her some books like The Witcher. Do you have any more book recommendations, particularly fantasy? First of all, I don't think I recommended her that book. Did I recommended her that book? I think what actually happened is that we were talking about The Witcher. Then I told her that The Witcher was a book. Like it's actually like a book. This series of books. And I'm like, yeah, if you want, it's like you should read it. And I'm like, yeah, that's basically me recommending The Witcher to her. I'm not much of a reader, so like if you ask like me, it was like whether or not like I would look to what book recommendations, especially fantasy, I'd say it's the I forgot what it's called. No, I don't have any I don't have any recommendation. You know, read Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's fantasy. No, the writer was the writer is Brandon Sanderson. I forgot like what it's called, like what's the series called, but yeah, it's Brandon Sanderson. God. Jira asked, pernah main MOBA nggak? The Pokemon one I played. I also played Dota a little bit back then, but I hate MOBA, man. I hate MOBA. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. Maybe I will be a more popular streamer if I play Mobile Legends on my streams, but unfortunately I don't. So, I don't exactly like MOBA. I tried Smite back then though, but that's it. Tiada hari tanpa menyanyikan tikus makan sabun. Mas kalau lagi gabut tuh ngapain mas? Selain mikir mau bikin konten apa, tidur main game. Main game paling. Akhir-akhir ini main FF14. Tidur. Dude. I will actually be angry at myself if I spend my time sleeping. Because, like, dude, why did you sleep? Like, all this precious time you can use for something else. But why did you sleep? But yeah, something like that. From Rayhan, Mas aja berani nggak kalau nonton film horor di bioskop? Biasanya teriak tanpa sadar nggak? Soalnya gue gitu. Gue nggak berani nonton film horor di bioskop, nggak berani. Pernah sih sekali nonton sama temen tuh A Quiet Place. Berdua nonton sama temen. But yeah, that was an experience. It's not that scary, so it's nice at least. but yeah, I like that movie. Like it's the first one, the first A Quiet Place. So it's been a while. It's been a while. Dudes, that's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. That's like 2018. A Quiet Place was 2018. Okay, do you know how maidenless Reza Avanluna is? The last time I watched a movie with a girl was 2018, and at that time, she has a boyfriend. And we're literally just friends. You know how maidenless I am? She went to watch that movie with me because she couldn't do it with her boyfriend. And she just talked about her boyfriend all the time. So I was like, yeah, that's how maidenless I am. And I was like, yeah, and I need to listen to her talking about her boyfriend. Like, yeah, good for you for having a boyfriend. That's the kind of friend I am. I'm literally a mom at this point. Oh my god, some people was like, oh Eja, tikung. It's like, no, you don't know what's going on, man. You don't know what's going on. Oh my god, I'm literally just, it's like, oh my god, have you tried seventh wheeling? Have you tried seventh wheeling? It doesn't feel good. Oh my god, lately I once do this. Like lately, I went out with my dad and mom, and my father and my and my brother and my sister-in-law. I'm literally fifth wheeling. Like every single second I was there, I was like, why am I here? Why am I here? And in my current group of friends that I have, I'm literally seventh wheeling. Like, it's like, why am I here again? Why? Oh god, yeah, Reza Avanluna is a maidenless. I'm the maidenless ambassador of NIJISANJI anxiety, I think. Oh lord. Okay. F ask, what's your favorite song, Ja? Zenryoku Shonen. Ibras, Mas boleh gak cerita ke kita hari pertama kerja dulu kayak mana? Terus berapa lama bisa habis melakukan pekerjaan dengan baik dan benar? Kan biasanya kalau pertama kerja kadang overthinking sering bikin mistake gitu. Sampai sekarang pun sering banyak salah sih. Jadi ya dibilang tapi awal-awal Reza Avanluna nggak terlalu banyak bikin salah karena kalau dia bingung dia nanya. Jadi dia lebih ke jadi Reza Avanluna adalah orang yang rada annoying buat seniornya gitu, kayak ini diapain sih, ini diapain sih, itu diapain sih. Daripada salah kan ya. mending gue diomelin nanya mulu daripada salah kan. Jadi sekarang suka ngomelin orang gitu. Sekarang jadinya suka ngomelin orang. Kamu tuh kalau nggak ngerti, kamu tuh kalau nggak tahu tanya gitu. sekarang suka ngomong gitu. Kayak kalau nggak tahu tanya gitu, jangan dilanjutin. Jangan ngarang. Kan gini. Tips buat kalian semua ya. Gini, kalau kalian salah, ya kan? Kalau kalian salah, kalau kalian bingung, terus kalian ngarang, kalian salah, ada damage, habis itu kalian dimarahin, ya kan? Kalau kalian bingung terus tanya, kalian dimarahin tapi nggak bakal ada salah. Jadi mendingan nanya kan, sama-sama dimarahin. Dimarahinnya kan udah pasti. Dimarahinnya udah mutlak nih, lu pasti dimarahin. Antara lu dimarahin karena nanya atau lu dimarahin karena salah. Mendingan lu dimarahin karena nanya terus bener kan? Ya udah gitu loh. Karena kalau lu nggak salah, kalau hasilnya nggak salah, gaji lu kagak dipotong. Tapi lu kalau melakukan yang salah, terus karena lu ngarang gitu kan, lu udah dimarahin, gaji lu dipotong juga kalau lu salah, kena sanksi kan. Ya udah kayak gitu. Jadi mendingan lu nanya, dimarahin, tapi lu bener. Karena salah itu emang udah tugas lu gitu. Kalau lu mulai ini yang selalu gue ngomongin ke semua orang yang kayak satu posisi sama gue gitu kan di tower kan. Ya udahlah, salah itu udah tugas kita dimarahin tuh udah tugas kita, dimarahin tiap hari, yang penting nggak salah gitu gue bilang. Ya karena emang gitu. Mau gimana lagi? Kita mau bener aja dimarahin, apalagi kalau salah. Ini udah bener ngelakuinnya. Senior so tahu. Senior ngerasanya dia yang bener padahal dia yang salah. Kan kita tetap dimarahin kan sama senior. Padahal kita yang bener. Ya udah gitu loh, kita bener aja dimarahin, apalagi kalau kita salah. Yang penting bener. Dimarahin mah pasti. Udah tugas bawahan dimarahin. Oh god. Anyway, next one from Ita. Mas pernah punya pengalaman melihara hewan peliharaan di rumah nggak? Please, nyamuk gak termasuk walaupun kita yang ngasih mereka makan. Ngerawat griffon gak sama kayak ngerawat kucing sih. Technically dia bukan peliharaan ya. Oh my god. Dagunya Estinian. Dagunya Estinian. Gimana caranya buat belajar teori musik dari awal? Aku cuma bisa baca not angka pian. How to learn music theory? Don't. It's like I don't know. I don't even know like music theory and stuff. I mean, like I know a little bit here and there, but it's not exactly a requirement. But like if you want to learn music theory, like start like from the basic of it, like scales and like keys and like where's like the root and everything, like stuff like that, rather than like try to read like the musical notation and stuff, because like, you know, it's not that I can't say that it's not that important, but if you're not exactly going for like being like professional like performer, you don't need to like actually like being able to read that stuff. But like if I can't read it. Musical theory is fun though. Music theory is fun. I mean, like, here's the thing. You like music theory exists like you don't exactly need to know music theory to actually make music. But like I think I learned this from like Adam Neely or someone. Learning music theory actually lets you first of all, it adds like tools to your like disposal to make more music, but also like to convey those stuff into to other people. Like for example, like sure, it's like, do you know like this chord? Not this chord. This not the thing. Like it's a chord. I meant like this chord, like so basically like that, right? I will actually say like, cause if I don't know music theory, I was like, okay, so you put your finger there, your other finger there, like the other finger there, and the other finger there. That's basically it. Like, that's hard to convey, but like you can literally just call it like, okay, just do a C add 9. C add 9 chord. That's it. Like it's C add 9. It's like, how do you know it's C add 9? Like from skills and like everything. It's like, okay, so it's a C and then you add the 9th. So that's it. That's basically it. That's literally that's why sometimes you need to know like a little bit of things, so like you can actually tell like people like what do you want to like do there. But that's it. That's kind of it. And sometimes it's also fun. It's kind of, what is it like? It also like lets you know like what happens like when you do things with like your chords and everything. It's like, okay, so you do like you look the chords and everything, and then like suddenly go here, bam, 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 and it's like, okay, oh wait, that's good. That's good. Like you're not exactly sure what it's called, why is it good. Like you don't even know like whether or not like this. Turns out like these two chords are like modal interchange or something. It's like you're not sure. Like, and you need to tell like other people. It's like, we need to do this. And it's like, why? I was like, I was like, yeah. It's like, oh, it's called modal interchange. And also, sometimes you just know like how to do things, because like for example, like the C, like if you know scales at least, you know like the C major scale. So the C major scale is actually, wait, nope. So basically like that's the C major scale. Like da, 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 da. The usual do re mi fa sol la si do, right? Like, so that's neat, right? That's neat. But at the same time, yeah, like sometimes like if you know like the other minor scales, like minor scale and stuff, like then you will know that like those notes are literally the same notes as the ones played in the ones in A minor scale. That's like those are literally like the same notes, but like starting from like different place. So basically like you can literally like the C and A are like the C major scale and the A minor scale are like two different stuff. That's why like if you play, and then like when you play like C and you play something in C, but you want to make it like something you want to make it sound like a little bit like spicy. That's why I like to do things like, for example, like and then I play it like with the, if I want to play it like in the A minor, like usually. it's sometimes it's usable, it's applicable like that, like at least in the really superficial things, because like sometimes you just like knowing a little bit helps. You don't have to be a master in it, I guess. At least for me, I'm not exactly a master in music. It's like I'm not at all. I don't even know a lot of music theory. Like even those that I just say, like they're probably like 90% wrong. But like those things that I at least know a little bit actually helps a bit in like my Peringatan stream, or like either like just helping me in like making music or like singing in general. So yeah, it depends on like what do you want to be, or like how do you want to use it. But yeah, I don't ask, which one is your favorite stream so far? The 24-hour stream is not my favorite. My favorite stream so far is definitely, I can't say one stream, but it's just the whole CFS. I know. If we're talking about NIJISANJI, it's like the biggest numbers always comes like when it's like when the ends are here. So like, you know, the biggest ones like when Fulgur plays, or like when Fox was here, and like other stuff like the Kamigaka, like the side B. I was like, yeah, of course, but like my favorite thing is still CFS. Even though it's just 200 viewers, like every single like every time, it's like, you know, it's like it doesn't matter, like for me, it's like this is good for me. I love doing this. Like it's the balance between like doing something like I'm really passionate about, I really love, and also being receive like and have like a lot of people enjoying the content too, and like having like my guests or like my friends enjoying it, enjoying the story at the same time. It's just everything good. I think I feel like CFS is a good thing. Yeah, I just love Cobbled Fallen Sun. So yeah, and also tomorrow is the 10th session. Is it the 10th? Is it the 11th? I forgot. It's the 10th, I believe. So Anons asks, summarize your lores in 3 minutes. Time loop stuff? That's just 2 words, huh? Like summarize my life in 3 minutes? Fine. That's like 22:12, right? So okay, I'll start. So there's Reza, Avanluna, or Awan. He was the cloud. He was this loner. He actually denounced his existence from his home world because of something, and then he decided to just go alone as like world's chronicler. One day he met Liliana Arden. Liliana Arden is actually a unique existence because she's the remainder of her own destroyed world. So the two of them met each other and make like this really unique couple, because they all have these weird circumstances with their existence. At some point, they met with this like really evil people that actually almost destroy Liliana Arden's like existence. So Awan tried to stop her existence being disappearing, and like, but he actually failed. And like because Liliana Arden is now disappeared, Awan tried to save her through the void because he needs some emotional stability to be in the void. He separate himself into himself and another Reza Avanluna that he created within the February 29th of his own world, of his former world. And like this Reza Avanluna is actually another Reza Avanluna. He got sandbagged like to the time when he was born, and like he went through millions and millions and millions of loops. At least that's according to the part 2 of Singularity Point. At one point, that time looping Reza Avanluna find out that he is time looping, and then then he needs to get out. When he got out, he forgot everything that he knew when he was in the time loop, and then he became me. Then I don't know anything since I was born until I found it again, until I became a words chronicler, and I work in this fake crossroads because the old man didn't exactly know what to do with me until the time when Awan actually went to the void. Then he brought me to the real crossroads, and I met everyone, and I know everything, and I put a little bit of my existence into the void as the anchor point so Awan and Lily can go home. And now, here I am, a lifer. So that's less than 3 minutes, isn't it? Hey, hi, hello everyone. It's Reza Avanluna. It's not that complicated of a story. Of course, it involves time loops and me being in like an internal time loop because of like that anchor point. I was like, you know what? Who cares? Anyway, next question is from CC. What is your longest D&D story campaign you've ever written, and how many pages was it? I didn't write anything for that campaign. That's not that. There's no like too thick of a thing, but it lasts for a year. It lasted for a year. And we played almost every week. There's even a time where we played twice a week. So yes. Next up is from a maiden. Why are you maidenless? Don't ask me that question. I ask that question to myself every day. Reza, why are you maidenless? Why? Why can't you be not maidenless? How could you? How could you be maidenless, Reza? That's the question that I ask myself every day. Reza, just find a maiden. Why are you maidenless? I don't know myself. I don't know why I am maidenless. Maybe because I'm not given a sock yet. Dobby is not free. Anyway. Sinton asked, cooking stream again? One day. Red ask, Hai Reza, thanks sudah memberikan kesempatan untuk tanya. Aku punya 2 pertanyaan. Sekiranya kedepannya nanti kamu ada rencana buat bikin stream 1 hour honesty lagi nggak? One day probably. I will ask Awan for that. Sekiranya kedepannya apakah mau bikin OC review lagi? I will probably do that if I have the mood. If I'm in the mood for that. But yeah, just wait for that. Sugar ask, current waifu. Current waifu? You're implying that I'm not devoted to Asagiri Shiori, my one and only waifu from Tamako Market. Who do you think I am? A mere weeb? Having too many waifus? Weak. I only need one waifu, and one waifu is the one I need. Asagiri Shiori is the only waifu that I need. And also it's Yashitola, of course. It's Yashitola. What can I say? It's Yashitola, okay? Okay? My current waifu is Yashitola, okay? I can't say otherwise. It's Yashitola. From Final Fantasy XIV. Of course. Anyway, next up from your girl. Ja, do you have any plan to post another original or cover song in the near future? Yes, I do have the plan, but I can't tell you yet. Thank you for asking. The next one, Anon, Ja udah makan malam atau belum nih? Udah. Anon ask, soft voice or deep voice? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer this voice? Or do you prefer this voice? Like, I can do either way. Both are actually comfortable to me, so I can just talk to this I can do this all day. Like, seriously? I don't know, actually. It depends on the mood. Sometimes if I talk to like if I talk like really low key, I will just yeah, sure, yeah, of course that way. Yeah, it's like I will talk in that tone. But like if I need to like talk like really like small children, I will actually like talk like this, like, oh, hello. Anyway. Anonymous ask nya. Okay, sure. Nya. Anon ask, Ja, kalau misal berkenan nih, boleh gak cerita-cerita gitu dulu pas pertama kali main D&D? Dan pertama tahu dari siapa? Makasih. Pertama tahu dari... Nggak dari siapa-siapa. Pertama tahu dari internet ya. Pertama tahu tuh lihat Sam Gorski DMing buat Dode. Abis itu ya udah. Abis itu cari-cari, oh ada game store dekat rumah, di daerahnya rumah yang buka, yang ada D&D-nya, terus main. Oh ya, yeah, oh fun, oh funny, and that's the start of my D&D hell. So yeah, fun. First of all, I saw like some. The first D&D stuff that I watched is actually Sam Gorski DMing for like the whole Node crew. So yeah, and then I found like this game store like not that far from home. So definitely not the Spider-Man sequel. Not that far from home. And yeah, and I played like a session there, and then the second session. And then the second session, I started DM. I started DMing, so that's a D&D hell that I'm in right. I don't ask most favorite OC and why. I will for CFS, maybe for CFS, I like. My favorite from CFS is definitely Angolmoa. Zavania is definitely my favorite from CFS. If I need to say from CFS, but yeah. Zavania. Anon ask, udah nonton Incantation? Belum dan gak akan. I will not watch Incantation at any time in the future. It's like I will not watch it. I don't ask, have you heard the song Heartache by One Ok Rock? Why did you write it Okay One Rock? One Ok Rock? No, I actually haven't. Miera asks, how many languages can you speak? Do you plan on learning any? Indonesian and English. I can speak Indonesian, I can speak English. Japanese is just a weeb level of Japanese. I'm still learning Japanese, so yeah, there you go. I'm still learning. Do I have any plan to learn any other language? No, yet for now, because I'm still learning Japanese, and my mind is just full already. My head, my brain capacity is just full. Aaron B asks, any info on how to sort of collab for a project, either with you personally or with maybe the whole XID? Maybe fans can offer an idea that suits your content direction or your vibe. How to sort of collab for a project? Oh wait, you wanna collab with a NIJISANJI? Like if the question is to collab, like how to collab with a NIJISANJI member, then you need to contact Staffson about it. Like you need to contact the official about that. But if what you are asking is like how my process like to collab with other people, it depends. If it's something that if it's something that I just do, if it's something that I just organize, something like the quiz or any other like the quiz or like the webinar that I just like that everyone can just participate, then I just ask everyone like who can come, and then probably a month prior, a month or 2 months, a month prior, and then I will just do preparation for that. If it's a game stream, if it's a gaming collab, then it depends. Like it can be organized like last month or like 1 month before, or even like a few hours before. Even like 10 minutes before, I was like, oh, you guys are doing this game, can I join? Yes, of course, come. And like, yeah, that can be like also the process. But like if it's for D&D, I usually just prepare it like 2 months before. I usually just do like 2 months before, prepare it 2 months before. It's like, let's do one shot, like I do this, like that's basically 2 months before, like, do you guys want to do this? Yeah, sure. And then this is the prompt, please make a character. Like that's literally like 2 months before. Then like, please give me a character and like a character description so I can commission like a picture for your character. And then 2 months later, no one make one, and weeks before the session, some people still don't have any character, haven't built any character, and like a day before, I'm building a character today. I was like, oh, I see. Well, thank God that you still remember to have a session. And then I need to go through like booth and like, I need to find an image for this character. And like, yeah, that's basically how it's usually happen. And yeah, I love doing D&D stuff, guys. I love it. I mean, I get it, okay, I get it. It's like, it was a joke, it was half a joke, but like, all I can say is like, I know that like my players, like usually, like, maybe they are not exactly as passionate. Like if I meet like, that's why I love my CFS people, like my CFS people, that's why, my CFS players, because like they are passionate about like what like about this and all, like some others too. I'm not gonna name names, you know. I'm not gonna name names, but like there are players that I really love. That are little like I like for them to like to keep like appearing here. It's like I can feel it's like, at least rather than like not everyone is as passionate on TRPG. It's like I can say like within like the whole NIJISANJI stuff, everyone that I already asked like to come to like TRP the NIJISANJI, like there's still no one as passionate about it as I am. So like, I'm not bragging, but it's more like, yeah, I can understand like that it's not for everyone, and everyone can have like their own level of like excitement of that thing. And yeah, that's just something that I can understand. But yeah, that's why I like that's what I love like my current like players rosters and like NIJISANJI. Like you guys know like what it's like, the people who always appears in the ND stuff. Yeah, it's like it's like even Kamiga can have like all CFS players. So yeah, you know, like the D&D gang, the TRPG gang are here. So yeah, that's something that I understand, that I'm willing to compromise with. And yeah, if it's just something that it can't be helped, you know. I can ping them like every week, and I actually do. Usually is like, hey, do this, like I have time around this, if you need help making your character, like those stuff, and like and so on and so on. I usually just do that like especially when it's near to like the deadlines and stuff. I just do that like every week, sometimes like every 3 days, just to make sure everyone actually read that. And yeah, if you're not, if your excitement level is not that high, then your excitement level is not that high. So then there's nothing we can do about it, but to cope and find solutions to the problems. Like doing this stuff is just problem solving all the time. So yeah, there you go. That's usually how you do collabs, at least with other people, with guests and everything. But yeah. I'm used to it. I'm a DM. I'm a DM for like 4 years now, so yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used to people like at least they are not rolling their eyes to my lures, okay? At least they don't do that. And I love most of my like all of my players because like they role play at least. They and that's why I love like I can help with the systems and everything. I can make cheat sheets for you guys. I can like provide things, and as long as they role play good, and yeah, and they have been doing that. So yeah, what more can I ask? Felita ask, Jak, rekomenin lagu J-pop enak yang lagi kamu suka. Shadowbringers? From the Shadowbringers OST? Is that J-pop? I'm not sure. Anon ask, any favorite ship dynamic? Airship dynamic probably. Like, you know, the fluid dynamics of like air that lets airplanes to go up. Yeah, those are interesting. Lithium ask, any newish mango recommendation? If not, I'll take this space to shill for Akane Banashi, Dandadan, Marriage Toxin. Good mangoes. Would recommend. I haven't read anything lately, but Spy Family is one. So yeah, there you go. Spy Family. But yeah. What do you think about Live Alive remake in Switch? Oh, Dramker asked that question. They're remaking Live Alive. I have never played Live Alive, but they're remaking it. God! That's exciting. Oh God. Nova ask, when you're bored, what are you doing when you have free time? Final Fantasy 14. Seriously, guys, like just you know, like just Final Fantasy 14 is a critically acclaimed MMORPG, and you don't need to be worried about like spending your money on things because like it has a free trial that lets you play up to level 60, including the Heaven's Word expansion. Just play it. Just play it. Like seriously. It's really good. Anyway, what are your top 5 favorite movies? Asked Pipilin. I don't know. Most movies in my mind just goes by and that's it. I'm not really like, I like watching movies, but I'm not exactly like a movie junkie. I'm more of like, but I'd say one of the top favorite movie that I watched is definitely Tamako Market the movie. Watch it. You guys need to watch it. Hi Eja, may I know what size your ring finger? Is your ring finger? I have a ring, but I don't know if it will fit for your finger. But it's your ring. Oh, do we have the same size? But how do you know? You know what? It's your ring. My ring finger size doesn't matter. And also, I don't know. Can you sing Edamame? Wait, what? I don't know what song that is. Nana asks, really love listening to your TTRPG while working. Do you have any plan to do more TTRPG stuff in the future? Yes! Tomorrow the 10th session of CFS, so go watch it. Cobalt Fallen Sun, really interesting. Go watch Cobalt Fallen Sun, guys, tomorrow. And also, I'm planning to do like an Emocolor kind of like mini series. So like I'm still like brainstorming for like the story, and also I'm dabbling a little bit in like writing the story for like a Kamigakari long campaign. Like in the end, like I told everyone who are actually interested in doing a Kamigakari long campaign, it's like the one thing that I told them is like, okay, we finish CFS first. At the end of CFS, I will ask you guys, are you guys interested in this? If you guys are still interested in CFS continuation, then we will play CFS continuation. But if you are interested in the Kamigakari, then we will do Kamigakari long campaign. It's like, it's up to you guys, something like that. So yeah, so we'll see. We will see. Anna asks, what did you want to be as a kid and what do you think of that now? I wanted to be a pilot when I was a kid because I have never ridden a plane. Well, at least at that time. You know, at that time, the child Reza at that time have never ridden a plane at all. So he wanted to be a pilot. And after he experienced it, he stopped wanting to be a pilot. So there we go. Sorry if from 07. Sorry if my English is weird because I use translation. Thank you for your hard work. I really like listening to your new VC. I just want to ask, is it okay to make fan sona for some Avanluna like most other lifers? Unless if you have some money, but the awesome, buy the awesome this VC. I can make sure you won't regret it. Yeah, buy the VC, guys. Yeah. Fan sona for some Avanluna. Yeah. Why not? I was like, what's a fan sona? What's a fan sona, guys? Is it like a mascot kind of thing? Oh, something like that. It's like Daduluna. Yeah, of course. It's okay for you guys to do that. Yeah. Do that. Sure. Why not do that? Yeah, go on. From Anon. NIJISANJI ID got me interested in Indonesia because you all are so funny and seem like lovely people, and I love the way your language sound. You just spoke a bit, being a bit down about how it's different in Indonesia than other countries with travel abroad question. But if I was wondering if you could talk about what you like as well, places or culture or anything you want to share. It's hard to talk about what I like about Indonesia. It's a really bad time for us to love this country right now. It's a really bad time for us to say that we love this country. But I do love like living in this country. At least it's actually a safe place to live in. And there's a lot of beautiful places. I lived a little bit in Central Sulawesi for a little bit, and it's also a beautiful place, even though it's extremely hot, and like there's a lot of like mountains that you can see if you like that parts, and the cities are not that bad really. Like, you know, like we still have like Jakarta is like still a big city with everything going on, so it's still a good thing. So like it's still a good place, you know. We're not that bad of a country. Well, I do like a little bit like about like the culture, at least about like where like people like to be at least helpful to each other, kind of stuff. Like, but it's also like it's also something that happens like to every like country. Like, you know, we help each other. It's like it's a community and all. Good food. The best thing about this country is good food. Like, just really good food. You know, like, whatever part of the country you go to, you will find great food. You know, like, I recommend any food from South Sulawesi. Like, the greatest. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys will actually say, rendang is actually the best food in the world. No. Coto Makassar is literally better than rendang. I'm telling you, Coto Makassar with burasa. If you eat Coto Makassar with burasa, yeah, it's far better than rendang. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. But anyway, yeah, really good food. I'm sure, like, if you visit Indonesia, it will be like a completely unique situation, a unique like culture for you. I like this culture like around Asian country. By itself, like it's in itself, because like it feels a little bit like for like a community. Like I like to sit down in a restaurant and have like a lot of things going on the table, and like we just share things with each other, as opposed to like a little bit like a Western like culture where, like, you know, you have like especially like the fine dining stuff like in the West, but like something that a little bit like in the Asian is like Asia is something that's like that. The street food is actually good. Unfortunately, in this whole country, there is no hot dog. That's the only thing I hate about it. It's like, there is no hot dog in the whole country. Well, you can actually eat hot dog in movie theater, at least. But like, there's no good hot dog, yeah. Unfortunately. There was good hot dogs back then. But now there's no good hot dog. For some reason. Oh god, but yeah, the aesthetics of the culture is actually nice. If you you know, batik is still a batik is like, I'm not exactly a batik guy, but like I can say that batik is actually like a beautiful like thing to actually happen to the whole thing. As a DM, the mythical creature of Indonesia are actually the mythical creatures of Indonesia are actually good inspiration for monsters. So I like that thing too. So yeah, maybe I should put more Indonesian creatures in my D&D stuff. Like, yeah, you're fighting Leak. Oh my god, like Warlock of the Southern Sea, you know? Like, my patron is the Lady of the Southern Sea. That's actually good, isn't it? Oh god. Ilmu merah. the red mage. Oh lord. Tangat asks, do you have anything you want to change about yourself? Any advice you want to give to a younger age yet? I want to ask younger age a question. Why are you maidenless? if you actually found a maiden, I wouldn't be maidenless now, younger Eja. Why didn't you find a maiden? Oh god. 私がモテないのはどう考えても俺が悪い。俺がモテないのはどう考えても俺が悪い。Skill issue. Oh god. it's skill issue. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, Lord. Lama-lama harus nyari Elden Ring. Maybe. I should start playing Elden Ring, man. Anna asks, what's a style or aesthetic of clothing you like for yourself? And what's one you like to see on other people but wouldn't personally wear or choose for yourself? I don't know, man. You know, for myself, I like wearing simple clothing. Yes, I'm wearing denim right now. Yes, I'm wearing double t-shirts underneath this denim. I like wearing simple stuff. If I'm not in front of you guys, I will actually just wear a t-shirt. But what I like to see on other people but wouldn't personally wear or choose for yourself. Let's talk about fault action. You know what? Fault action designs are really, like their costumes are really good. But like okay. Look at I forgot who is his name. I'm sorry. I need to make sure. I need to make sure I didn't read his name wrong. Shikinagi Akira. Shikinagi Akira from Fault Action. Do you guys know Shikinagi Akira from Fault Action? Yeah, Akira. Yeah. That clothing looks cool, right? Like the whole thing, like it looks cool and everything. But that will be freaking hot. Like look at that, look at how many layers it's actually wearing. Like seriously. Even Takarajiman's clothing looks hot to me. Like, seriously, like Takarajiman, how many layers are you wearing right now? Hey, at least I'm wearing t-shirts, okay? These two are t-shirts. That can just absorb my sweat and all. Then just I don't button up my denim jacket, so like it just flows like the air. There's airflow going on here, okay? Airflow. But look at Takarajiman. Oh god, but yeah. I mean, I like those clothing, like those clothing look really nice, but I don't want to wear it. Anon asks, if you have a chance to get another outfit, what do you want it to be? I don't know, man. for me, the chance to get another outfit is like it's like if it was like the question if I get another outfit. It's like a huge if to me in my head. Like it's so far. It's like it feels like it's almost impossible for me to get to the point where like I don't even know what I'm going to get if I have another outfit. It's like I literally don't know. Like I don't know. There's nothing in my mind about it because like every time I think about it, it's like dude, I don't think it's happening. so yeah. Oh god, so I don't know. Alice asked, do you give good hugs? Your personality feels like you will be the type to give good hugs. I'm the type to want to give hugs, but also the type to will think twice before giving people hugs. So it's like, wait, if I hug him or her, that's okay. I don't think they will be comfortable with that. It's like, oh wait, should I actually do that? I don't think I should. It's like it's like then I just don't do that. That's why I don't hug people. I overthink things. I was like, will they be okay with it? It's like, is it okay to hug them? Is it fine to hug them? I was like, oh maybe I shouldn't. And then I don't. But I hug my family. I hug my mom and dad a lot. My sister don't like to be hugged. So I never hug my sister. But yeah, I hug my mother and my dad and my grandma. So yeah, if you ask me, do I give a good hug? I'm a type of someone who needs a good hug. Favorite game and favorite RPG? Both questions have the same answer. Nier Automata. Anon asks, are you more of a cat, dog, or bunny person? Cat person. Seseorang kepo banget, ulang tahunnya Mas Awan sama Mbak Lili itu kapan sih? Siapa tahu bakalan ada stream ultahnya. Hehehehehe. I don't think I will tell you guys. I'm not telling you guys. It will be revealed in time. You will see. Next up is Anon yang kelaparan. Eja pilih bubur diaduk atau nggak diaduk, terus WC jongkok apa WC berdiri? Oke, here's the thing. Oke. Bubur diaduk apa nggak diaduk? Gua makannya selalu nggak diaduk dulu, terus kalau udah setengah jalan diaduk. Itu udah. Tapi WC jongkok apa berdiri? Gini ya. Menurut anatomi. Menurut anatomi tubuh manusia, berdasarkan jalur dari usus besar, ya kan? Bentuk belokan usus besar. Kalau kamu agak jongkok, bagian usus besar yang di belakang itu yang di akhir itu sebenarnya akan jadi lebih lurus, lebih lancar buat BAB buat jalan kalau sedikit jongkok. Tapi kalau lama-lama jongkok juga nggak sehat. Jadi yang paling bagus adalah di WC duduk. Lu duduk, terus lu ambil dingkle. Dingkle itu kursi kecil. Terus kaki naikin ke dingkle. Jadi kamu agak jongkok tapi kamu duduk. Jadi lebih lancar. Terima kasih. Yes, dropping a stool with a stool. So basically, yeah, like according to like the human anatomy, you need to actually squat a little bit, but like not fully squatting. So like what you need to do is actually just sit down in the toilet and like raise your legs. Like you need to put like a really small like stool on the floor and like put your feet on there. So like you're half squatting. So basically like the way that part of the colon at the end for your, you know, for the shit actually can just go out like really well, you know. Science, guys, science. Answering important questions every day. Anan tapi bukan, Ja, kalau beli nasi padang biasa pakai lauk apa? Rendang, ayam bakar, sama perkedel kentang. Itu bukan pilihan. Bukan rendang atau ayam bakar atau perkedel kentang. Bukan. Rendang, ayam bakar, dan perkedel kentang. Snape asks, spill childhood cartoons yang masih seru walaupun ditonton sekarang. Rugrats. Rugrats is actually good. Alice asks, will you play classic JRPG horror games as in like Eve, Ao, Oni, Mad Father, Misao, The Crooked Man, The Witched House? Some recently got remastered on Steam recently, I believe. I'm curious because these are some of the first game I ever played as a kid, and Eve and The Witched House still hold a special place in my heart. No, I will not play them. I don't play horror games, especially the scary RPG Maker horror games. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh god, even umur is too scary for me, and it's just physical, psychological horror. Anyway, Alan asks, how good is your spice tolerance? It's so good that it's bad. It's so good. My spice tolerance is so good that it's actually bad for my stomach. Like, you know, like usually it's like if you're an Indonesian, right? You will know that there's like there's some place like called like a soto place. So like restaurant for soto. So there's basically like this I'd say stew kind of thing. It's not exactly stew, but technically it is. But yeah, it's something like that. So like stuff like places like that usually have like chili sauce, like it's like sambal. It's like everyone already knows sambal. It's like it's already like internationally like known. Like sambal is basically like our chili sauce kind of thing. It's usually on like this container, right? People will actually take like some spoonful of stuff of the chili jam, like in like maybe like 1 or 2 spoonful. I will actually just lift the container and pour some. It's like I don't even bother using like the spoon anymore. I just lift the container and tilt it and pour like some into like the soda. And I was like, just yeah, like when I eat something that have like broth or something, that sounds like something that has broth, like a soup, stew or something, it needs to be red. It needs to be extremely spicy, extremely hot, and also sour. Like I need the acidity, so I just pour like a lot of like lemon juice in. It's like, yeah, but yeah. So there you go. I'm sorry about that. Kalau menurut kekinian yang setan sama iblis juga kuat gak? Kuat sih kuat, tapi biasanya nggak beli yang level paling tinggi. Soalnya level paling tinggi itu biasanya pedes doang tapi nggak enak gitu loh. Malas juga makan yang pedes doang tapi nggak enak. Jadi mendingan harus tuh makan yang pedes dan enak. Jadi pedesnya itu supaya jadi tambah enak, bukannya pedes-pedesan doang terus jadi nggak enak gitu loh. Like I don't like when something is like just challenging like spicy, but it's not good. I will not eat them. But like if it's extremely spicy and also good, I will eat them. Next up from Majia. Ja dah bahas soal impresi soal member NIJISANJI baru nggak? Kalau belum, boleh tahu impresi mereka? And they look like a cool guy. They look like cool people. Haven't interacted through any of them. Actually, I interacted with Scarl because Scarl actually congratulated me on my 60K thing. So, there you go. The song is it's a bop, yeah. What impression can I give you about Iluna? I haven't interacted that much with these people, so there you go, there you have it. Don't ask, in the one shot with Anna, Petra, Fulgur, and Shu, what would have happened if they got TPK? Then they will die. That's it. TPK is total player kill, and they die. Then the wolf will just continue eating people. I don't ask, hello Jay, if you have an advice on what's the best way to learn Bahasa Indonesia, what will it be? I like watching your stream and other ex-ID lifers and I want to understand it. Movies, Indonesian movies. There's a lot of them in probably on Netflix or Disney Plus. If you can't watch it from your country, then probably use VPN. Other than that, probably not. The problem with Indonesian stuff is that like when we go global, like problem with Indonesians, when we go global we tend to just use English and so like use Indonesian because, well, the entertainment field is not that developed compared to other country. Even compared to Korea, like a country who who declared their independence in the same year as us. So yeah, I'm not sure why. But yeah, so I can't actually tell you how. The maybe movies is actually a good place to start, and books. I'd say just start from lessons, and that will be good enough. Yeah. That's the best way because like Indonesian is actually really easy to learn. Like the structure is not that hard, grammar is not that hard. And most of the words are actually like just derivative from like other ancient languages anyway, and like other country languages anyway. So you will learn Indonesian in no time. Yeah, we don't even have pronouns. Exactly. Next up from Tong Yu, what do you do when you feel tired but don't want to sleep? Final Fantasy 14. But thank you for your VOD, became my insomnia radio, and sorry about my poor English. It's okay, and yes, that's one of the reason why I'm a VTuber. I like to make like contents for insomniac people because I'm also insomniac. Brudu ask, Bang Eja sebagai VTuber kan suara salah satu aset paling utama bagi kita. Nah, pernah nggak Bang Eja benci sama suara sendiri? Ada nggak saran buat mereka yang mau mulai stream atau VTuber biar gak minder sama suara sendiri? Makasih Bang Eja. Sebenarnya sampai sekarang pun masih minder sih. Sebenarnya sampai sekarang pun masih minder karena gue tuh kalau nyanyi setiap kalau nyanyi kalau dibandingin kayak kalau gue ngomong sama yang lain tuh kayak ya kalau suara gue dibandingin sama Taka, kalau dibandingin sama Nara, warna suaranya tuh kayak kalah banget kan sebenarnya. And also I don't have like the I don't have Bonifier Prana, just like deep voice, or like I don't even have Raiga, at least like Shota voice. It's like his voice is just natural like that. Or like nor do I have like Fox level of like things, or like Fulgur's level of like voice acting or something. Saya sampai sekarang pun masih minder. Tapi kayak gimana ya? Hal-hal kayak gini tuh kayak apalagi suara. Suara tuh kayak lagi bisa dilatih. Kan kayak bisa dilatih, tapi dilatihnya kayak cara ngomong, cara bicara, terus nada, bicara gimana lebih luas cara ngomongnya. Terus kayak apa namanya? Kalau warna suara, ujung-ujungnya ya kayak gimana ya? Nggak bisa diapa-apain. Kalau warna suara udah nggak bisa diapa-apain gitu. Tapi yang bisa dibenerin itu adalah cara ngomong sebenarnya. Kan suara, cara ngomong gimana caranya supaya ngomongnya lebih jelas, caranya supaya nggak ngomong kayak mumbling kayak dan segala macam itu, kayak itu sebenarnya bisa dilatih. Ada yang benar-benar kayak melatih terus supaya benar-benar kedengaran, benar-benar dilatih tiap hari. Ada yang ngelatihnya adalah dengan cara ya lebih banyak ngomong aja. Kayak biasa kan. Jadi semakin sering kamu public speaking, semakin kamu kayak ngomong streaming, makin biasa cara ngomongnya, makin santai. Semakin santai kamu bisa kayak santai gitu. But yeah, something like that. Tapi ya bisa dibilang sampai sekarang pun masih minder kayak gue suka nyanyi kayak lagu yang kayak exciting kayak rock gitu, tapi kayak gimana range-nya nggak nyampe, atau we all have our insecurities about our own voice, but you know, pada akhirnya kayak yang hal-hal yang kamu nggak bisa kontrol nggak usah terlalu dipikirin. Kayak that's part of your insecurities and everything, but like there's nothing you can do anyway, so like why will that, like don't let it be like the thing that block you from doing what you want to do. Kalau lu kayak suara gua cempreng, terus mau diapain gitu suara cempreng kan? Ya udah emang cempreng, kalau udah cempreng misalnya, ya udah dilanjutin aja. Yang lain dilatih, tapi ya udah suara cempreng diterima aja walaupun masih insecure about it gitu. Walaupun masih insecure tentang itu, tapi karena udah nggak bisa diapain, ya udah dijalanin aja dengan itu gitu. But ya. Warna suara is a blessing. It's like you're like the type of voice is always a blessing, man. Like, God. Anyway, timbre, I think. But yeah, so yeah, buat mereka yang mau mulai stream atau video biar gak minder sama suara sendiri, There's no way you can't do that. There's no way you can do that. Nggak mungkin kamu nggak minder. Itu ujung-ujungnya di bawah jalan aja gitu lah. Kalau sampai sekarang lu ngomong masih ada yang dengerin, berarti kalau lu stream juga pasti masih ada yang dengerin. Gak ada masalah. Urusan ngomongnya nggak jelas lah, urusan suara nggak keluar lah, urusan ngomongnya nggak bulet lah, itu bisa dilatih dengan ngomong aja, dengan banyak ngomong aja, ntar juga baik-baik aja, jalanin aja. Tips paling utama sih satu adalah dengan monitoring. Jadi kalau lu mulai stream, when you're starting a stream kind of thing, when you start streaming and all, make sure that you can monitor your voice. So like so make sure that you have like a way to monitor your voice like real time. Do not depend on like OBS for monitoring. For example, like with a proper audio interface or a USB mic. There's usually an output, like a direct output from them, where you can literally like immediately monitor your voice. So like if you can monitor your voice, you can just subconsciously control that voice to be at least be clear. Like the problem like what we usually do, right? Like if we don't use our if we just talk in daily basis, right? We're not wearing our headphones or anything. We can actually hear our own voice, like from our mouth, like either going through like the inside of our skull, or like through like the air from outside, or like through the vibration of our through like our skull. Actually, so like we can actually hear our voice, and we subconsciously adjust our way of talking through that, like by monitoring our own voice like that. But like when we are streaming, we are usually wearing our headphones with and like part of our like voice that actually blocked by that. If we can't hear that properly, we can't adjust that properly. So make sure you can actually monitor your voice to make sure that you can actually speak clearly. But yeah, at least that's the tips that I can tell you. For Anon, do you have a recommended Indonesian movie for a foreigner? And what does the Eja means? I've been googling but couldn't find the answer. I love your stream. Eja actually came from my name. So Reza to Eza to Eja. Basically, so that's basically my name, like a nickname from my name. Reza means hope, I believe. So yeah. Do you have a recommended Indonesian movie for a foreigner? It's been a while since the last time I watched an Indonesian movie, so I can't give you any recommendation at all. I apologize, but the raid is good. The raid, both raids, so the raid 1, raid 2. Pentungan tesis katanya, 17 Agustus bakal ada event nggak? I'm not sure, I don't know. Gua nggak tahu 17-an ada event apa nggak. Masalahnya kebanyakan dari kita udah capek. Kebanyakan dari kita capek melakukan hal-hal sendiri gitu kan. Just to keep up with things, like let me tell you about like at least me. Like everyone is like it is hard for me to keep up with a lot of things lately, because there's a lot of things that we need to do and everything. So I don't know whether or not we even will start like an Independence Day event or something. I'm not sure. As stuff are, I will tell you not to do that particular thing. Okay? Here's the thing. Okay, I will say this as Rixa's friend. Stuff R is a joke. Please do not expect Rixa to do things. He has his own channel. His job is not to take care of us. He's not staff. He's a lifer. I will say it as Rixa's friend. I'm sure all of you know that. So yes. Ananas, jadi duluan siapa? Kamu atau Awan tanggalnya? Masih nanya aja. Anyway, next, Dar. How to be confident? I don't know, man. I'm not confident myself. You think I have a I don't think I don't have a self-confident issue. Oh God! It's like, you know, it was like, oh my God! I was like, after this, I was going to like tweet, like I said, like maybe I should do like something stupid, like earlier this morning. I was like, I should do something stupid. Like I'm actually planning to add just critical role. I was like, are you interested in playing D&D with VTubers? And I will actually do it like this midnight because like for, you know, time zone reasons. But man, I don't like doing that because I will definitely be ignored. It will definitely do nothing. Yeah, I have self-confidence issue. I got ignored a lot of times. Oh God, long-time viewer. plank 5 menit atau sprint 5 km tapi gak boleh berhenti? Maaf, harus pilih salah satu. I will choose nothing. I make my own rule. I refuse to exercise. But plank, of course. Running for 5 kilometers without stopping is just death. But yeah. Anon, Mas, apakah nanti ada niatan main game yang dibuat Avanluna yang RAW 50k dibuat stream, Mas? Oh my god, that's in my mind. That's also in my mind, but like for me, it's more like, how do I do that? Like, how do I play board games on stream? How do I play board games on stream without a tabletop simulator support? It's like, oh god, it's like I need to use like tabletop simulator for that. It's like, dude, like how to even make like the tabletops? Like it's been in my mind actually. It's like I want to play it, but like the problem is like, oh, do you do that on stream? Yeah, the problem is like, of course, the assets are there, but like I don't even know how to use tabletop simulator. Oh god, I'm playing it alone too. I think you can play it in Roll20. Technically, I think you can. It's like, here's the thing. I don't even know how to use Roll20 like for other things than the maps. It's like I haven't even figured out like the lighting, or I don't even know how to like to build like the decks, like to put like decks on it. I'm sorry, guys. I need to apologize for that. There's a lot of things that I look at that and I there's a lot of things that I need to figure out for that. It's like I just don't have the time for that. God, but I love like the whole thing. I like from reading the rules and everything. It's like it's fun, it looks fun. It's like, but I'm still figuring things out. But yeah, I apologize, guys. Oh god, that's a lot of things. Like, I'm low-key hoping that none of you actually will actually ask that, because like, oh god, I've been pressured for. Like it's been in the back of my mind. Like it's been in my mind since like it was released. Like how to actually do this on stream. But yeah, I apologize. I'll look at it. I'll find a way. I don't know. I can't promise anything. Oh god. Anyway, next up from malam udah minum lo belum ja? Kalau belum hydration check, time to gluk. Soalnya mau tanya minuman favorit aja itu apa selain kopi ya, thanks. Kopi! My favorite drink is coffee, that's it. Oh god. Other than coffee, it's actually bubble tea. You know, it's milk tea with boba. So yeah, there we go. Oh god. Okay, next one. Anon ask mic and or audio equipment suggestions. I've only had webcams with mics before, but I want to buy a nice mic soon and have no clue. Okay, here's the thing. If you have the budget for it, first of all, if you have under 500,000 rupiah for a stream, right? Like for a mic, then you need to buy BM800 package with a phantom power. I'm sure with stands they'll be like 500,000 rupiah. Like with that, you can literally just plug it, like plug them into like the line in of your PC, and you can use it as an input. if you have above 1 million, a little bit above 1 million, you get the BM200, the BM800, and Behringer UM22. It's like Euphoria, actually, Euphoria U22 or UM22? Actually, it's UM, isn't it? Yeah, Behringer 2M UM22. It will be 300k. Oh yeah, 300k then. Like so around like 1 million, you can get like BM800 and a Behringer UM22. So like just cast aside the phantom power, because like UM22 have like phantom power. So like you can use like that. So yeah, because BM800 is actually a really cheap condenser, but like kinda good. It's kinda good. Like it's sufficient for things. So you get that. Because if you wanna like keep upgrading, like you can just skip every single like USB stuff. So you can like just take out like BM800, put aside BM800, so you can like upgrade it to Audio-Technica AT2020. Basically, once you have once you have like 2 million-ish, right? That's basically the goal. So you need like AT2020 plug-in XLR to UM22. That's basically what you need to do. Then after that, once you have it, once you have like those stuff, you can get a mixer. I'd say do not buy Go XLR. Because Go XLR is too much. Do not aim for Go XLR. Like, because like you can get like Yamaha, like what it's called again? AG03. Yamaha AG03 is actually good. Like Yamaha AG03 is actually really good. So like if you have like some money, just prioritize getting audio interface first, so you can invest more in a good XLR, basically. AT2020 is 1.4. There you go. Then yeah, AT2020 like is so. But if you just want something that you can just use for a long time, you don't care about like any kind of upgrading in the future, just buy like a USB AT2020. But like I will say, buying an XLR to AT2020 and a Behringer like UM22 is can actually get it's actually around the price of like USB AT2020. So yeah. So like if you get like a good audience, like an audio interface, you can keep upgrading your mic, or you can later upgrade your audio interface. And like an audio interface goes a long way, because like if you have like UM22 actually have two inputs basically. Like one is for mic and the other one is for guitar. So like if it's versatile. What you actually need is versatility in things, like more options for inputs and like more proper outputs and everything. Low latency output, because like if you use like an audio interface, your output can actually like your direct input from like multiple microphones can go into the audio interface and directly being output, like directly goes out through it without being processed inside the PC. So like that's extreme low latency that you need for monitoring. So yeah, that's what you need basically. So if you are planning to do streaming, even if you're planning to be an Taite, that's actually the option. Get the audio stuff, like forget about like the gaming microphone, forget about like the Meteor mic, or like the ball thing, I forgot what it's called. Or forget about your Go mic. Forget about Samsung Go mic it's called. Yeah, just forget about those. Just like find like, you know, Blue Snowball, I think it's called. Yeah. You know, no. like 80-20-21. I was like, your goal is basically, because 80-20-20 is still the standard, like the standard for like things. Like it's standard, like it's budget, but it's really good. Like it's technically budget because like other contents are actually higher priced compared to 80-20-20 XLR. So like that is actually a really good investment because like with that you can actually go a long way until like one day you can probably get like a Blue Yeti, or like one day you can get like a Shure SM07, something like that. That definitely I don't have SM07 right now. Wait, no, it's not SM7B, not SM07. It's SM7B actually. Yes. So yeah, BM800. Not gonna lie, BM800 is actually good. Kinda. It's actually air quote kinda good. It's actually also good for voice recording. Not gonna lie, you know, record with that. Of course, mixing is always garbage in, shiny garbage out. But you know, BM800 is actually good. It's just the white noise. Yeah, it's the noise is actually is usually coming from the audio interface. So better audio interface is good. So yeah. Or you can use any other thing if you're just starting. You know, you can actually use your phone as a microphone. You can use just use anything around. But BM800 is, I'm not saying it's a standard. The standard is probably around like 80-20-20. But BM800 is a good like entry level. You know, for us in Indonesia at least. I started to use it. I started this whole thing using like BM800. Like before I debut as Reza Avanluna. Like I bought 80-20. It was like before I debut as like VTuber. I bought 80-20-20 for this debut as NIJISANJI. Anon ask, halo Bang Eja, maaf gak pernah nagawat karena baru mampir jadi gak tahu apa lagi diomongin. But do you have any tips for someone just start the YouTube channel? Or what things do you wish you knew when you first started yours? I want to start one, but I guess I'm too afraid that I'm not interesting enough for people to watch my video. Just do it. First of all, just do it. Second of all, find what you want to show. Like the weird things about YouTube is that any niche have their own audience. Of course, you can always go to mainstream stuff, you know, react to stuff, react to things, play popular games, but you can also like find your own niche. Just do what you want to do. It's a YouTube. I'd say this kind of stuff is about grinding, man. It's like it's grinding until you find a bit break. That's what you do. It's like I'm still at 60K, dude. So what do I know about big breaks? I'm barely relevant. My senpais don't even know I exist. It's like some of my senpais don't even know I exist. So you know, what do I know about big breaks? We're all still grinding at this point. Struggling pleb asks, yeah, what speed shall I have to begin streaming? You need to so it depends on your, so basically what kind of bitrate you want to be. So the rule of thumb is that what it's called? It's usually 1/4 of your total upload speed. 1/4 of your total upload speed. So if you have like back then when I used like tethering with my Red mobile operator before, my upload speed is actually around 10-12 megabit per second. So that's why I used like 2.5k bps bit rate, because like that's basically like the thing. It's like you need to be like 1/4 of that total. But right now, because I'm using like I already like upgraded my internet, the upload speed is actually around like 97 megabit per second. So that's why I can stream like easily in like 12,000 kbps. And even that is already overkill because YouTube recommendation is like 10k max for like full HD. So yeah. I do not stream on 4K because my monitor is not even 4K. Why will I? Oh god. Anyway, the last one. Yes, I am closing this response now. Closing the form now. The last one is from Vin. I'm not sure if this has been asked before. What language do you speak in dreams? Indonesian or English, actually. Either one. 6K is enough for 1080 on YouTube though. Yeah, I know. I think it's around like it's like 8K is literally like the best for 1080p on YouTube, because like it's literally like the best, but I just stream on 12K for some reason. It's like 12K bps for some reason. But not 12K, 12,000 kbps, but yeah. 12K kbps. God. Not Japanese? Of course not Japanese. I'm not fluent in Japanese. Why will I dream in Japanese? I will be the laughing stock in the crossroads if I do that. Hey, look who's dreaming in weeb Japanese. It's like, I have no control over my mind, but sure. Oh god, that's a lot of things to unfold. But yeah, hi guys. What else do you want to know? What else haven't I answered? Any question that I usually answered? Okay, right. Serious talk, the Spotify thing. I will tell you guys once again, so this can be a reference. So, let's say the Spotify thing is not exactly in my control, right? Like all of this is outside of my control. Of course, I want to do that, right? Of course, I want my songs to be published in Spotify. Of course, I want merch of me to be actually sold, to be actually made, and of course, like there's like other things that of course, I wanted my voice content to be in Niji store, of course, like something like that. But it's not in my control, and I already talked to Staffson about that. And yeah, that's just the fact. That's just the reality of like. Working under a company. It's not fully your like it's not just your decision that matters. It also depends on like the company rules and everything. And if they say that if it can't happen, then it can't happen. So I'd say I want to lie to you guys that I will keep on trying, but at this point, I was like, yeah, what can I do? Every single time I asked them, like, it's the same answer. I was like, what can I do? Oh god, the faster, or the sooner we actually get, the sooner we accept this reality, the better it is for us. Or like the sooner you guys accept this reality, the sooner you guys accept this reality, the easier it is for me. Oh God, I think I didn't but yeah, it's like again the final decision is not from me. Is none of any final decision actually came from me. At one point, even like it's like there's a lot of things that can happen. Suddenly, or like there's a lot of sudden change that can happen, like, and the only thing we can do is actually go with the rules and everything. I'm sure a lot of other lifers have already told you about, like, there's some changes here, or some changes there. There's even a project of mine that is actually finished, but I can't show you guys at all, and there's no way I can show you guys that, even though like we put a lot of resource there. Even though I really love the end like result, but yeah, there's no way for me to actually show it to you guys. So, like there's a lot of changes like through the process of things, and there's nothing we can do but to accept that. And that's the same as Spotify thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Like some of their like original songs got published there, like the Japanese units, and also like my Go High. I was like, yeah, that's dead. Like it exists, like they exist and everything. But even that is like, in the end, it's the staff decisions, and that's the staff decision. There's nothing we can do. So yeah. Do I feel bad about it? Of course I do. Is there anything I can do about it? Of course there's none. So like do I have to like keep moping about it? There's no, of course not. That's counterproductive. So I can just do some other things and not think that too much about that. And yeah, there's that's what happened to projects anyway, anytime. No one is the bad guy in the story. It's just the fact of the reality. So I hope you guys can understand, and I hope you guys don't react too violently on things. But yeah. Well, there you go. What else? I guess there's nothing else that needs to be addressed. I think that's it. Just for foundation at the end, because like someone asked me through tomorrow, and like yeah, I told, like I said on Twitter, and I was like, oh yeah, I already said this too many times that I can't. I was like, so stop asking. That's like that's basically what I said probably at that time. Like, and I think it's a little bit too unwise to just end it there. So like yeah, well, I'll spend some time to actually at least I explained it once again, and I hope that explanation is actually clear enough for you guys. Anyway, I believe that's it. That is it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoy at least listening to me. It's been a while since a proper Zatsudan without like any theme or anything. It's like, but yeah. See you later, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on Cobalt Fallen Sun. Oyasumi nasai. Otsukare ja. Buy the voice content. Seriously. Thank you for the super chat, hangat. Thank you for the sharing. Arigatou gozaimasu.